It is time for Rich Rebel Sports on 98.3 KADQ and MyLocalRadio.com. Rebel Sports brought to you in part by the Rich School District, Evanston Regional Hospital, Ready, West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, the Come On In, the Station on Main, Les Schwab Plains Tire, Stacy's Repair, Summit Pizza, Little Springs Water, Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, Ellingford Brothers, Hometown Drive-In, the Town of Woodruff, T7 Propane, Bear Lake Realty, Independent Software Solutions, McKay Frankham DDS, and the Crawford Trough. Let's go to the Les Schwab Plains Tire broadcast booth and join the voice of the Rebels, Aaron Poling.
Welcome inside the Les Schwab Plains Tire's broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at MyLocalRadio.com as we start our Summit Pizza Company pregame show. This is all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network as the Rebels will take on the Wendover Wildcats, and I'm going to bring in my broadcast colleague for the day. That is Rob Leifson. Rob, how you doing today?
Doing excellent. Glad to be seeing some basketball for a change. It's only the second home game for the Rebels this year.
Yeah, it seems like we've been on the road all year as those miles are really piling up. But Rob, what a good one we have today, as both games in this doubleheader should be excellent, as it's the Wendover Wildcats and the Rich Rebels. We'll talk about it more when we come back after this commercial break. You're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are Rich High School alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
Welcome to the town of Randolph, located in northern Utah. The first group of settlers came from St. Charles, Idaho in March of 1870. We are a town of great extremes, from 90 degrees in the summer to minus 40 degrees in the winter, and we hold the record for the coldest temperature ever recorded in Utah at minus 50 degrees. Randolph is a small, friendly community that strives to preserve our rural heritage and small town feel. Enjoy the feeling each time you visit Randolph. Go Rebels!
The tires you drive on matter. Tire quality and condition affect overall safety and how your vehicle performs. Having the right air pressure in your tires even affects gas mileage. Don't trust your tires to just anybody. Choose Freeway Tire to handle all your vehicle maintenance, including regular tire checks and rotation. When it comes to your vehicle, choose the team that really knows tires. Freeway Tire in Evanston. Stop in today.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tire's broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at MyLocalRadio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. This next segment of today's Summit Pizza pregame show will be brought to you by Little Springs Water, natural mountain spring water, as the Wendover Wildcats come in 11-3, 3-0 in region play. They've already taken care of Altamont, Tintic, as well as there is one that I'm missing, Manila. That's who they played last night. There we go. I knew it'd come to me. They've already taken care of 3 opponents in region play. The Rebels are trying to match the Wildcats in the win column of region play. As Rob, you have some stats for us, and some of the stats for these Wildcats are impressive.
Well, the first thing that jumps out off the stats sheet, Aaron, is points per game. Wendover averages 46.9, Rich 46.4. If you go on paper, it's going to be a tight one. Rebounds per game, 28 for the Wildcats, 28 for the Rebels. Assists per game, 10 for the Wildcats, 9 for the Rebels. Steals per game, 14 for the Wildcats and 10 for the Rebels. And blocks per game, you get 3.5 for the Wildcats, only 1 for the Rebels. So on the stat sheet, this one looks pretty close.
Yeah, so playing the North Summit Braves and also the Cokeville Panthers, as those are two teams that had guards that were really good, really quick with their hands, and that helps them here in the region as Wendover. They do average a lot of steals per game, as that experience early in the non-conference season will help the Rebels out today. As we come back, we'll hear from head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team. That's Coach Cody Lundgren. You're tuned in to a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online on mylocalradio.com, as well as on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an emergency, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Open 24/7, the professional emergency room staff is trained for trauma, medical, cardiac, pediatric, orthopedic, and obstetric emergencies. Bear Lake Memorial is a critical access level 3 trauma center, offering immediate access to radiology, lab services, surgery, and internal medicine consults. The ER teams are well-trained professionals who are ready to act when you have an emergency. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208. When you're hungry for an amazing breakfast, just like Grandma used to make, visit our bakery on Main Street in Randolph. We hand make fresh pastries for you to enjoy. Supporting the Rich Rebels and thanking you for your business, visit our bakery today.
When you need automotive service on your car, truck, semi, or tractor, call Clay and the team at J-Bar Auto in Randolph. J-Bar Auto also offers competitive pricing on tires for all vehicles. Call or stop by J-Bar Auto today.
Bear Lake Memorial Hospital provides safe, effective, high-quality health care. With many specialty services, Bear Lake Memorial serves patients from prenatal to geriatric. When you need imaging services, including mammograms, CT, and other specialized tests, the MRI suite accommodates patients of all sizes. The large windows provide natural light to help patients have an even better scanning experience. For a complete list of services offered, visit us online at blmhospital.com. Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, the most caring hospital on earth.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Success doesn't come by accident. Success requires hard work, perseverance, learning, sacrifice, and believing in yourself. Eddie and Todd Jensen established the Mound Valley Cattle Company in Thatcher, Idaho on these very principles. The students, staff, athletes, and coaches at Rich High School value these same fundamentals in education and activities, in athletics, and in life. Good luck, Rebels, from Mound Valley Cattle Company, serving customers in Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming since 1997.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Here with head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team. That's Coach Cody Lundgren. Coach, how you doing today?
Good, thank you.
So you guys only played one game last weekend with the cancellations, but it was a huge one, and you guys rolled into Tabio and picked up a huge victory on the road in a tough place to play. Just go ahead and give me some of your thoughts.
I was really proud of how the girls withstanded Tabiona's surge at the first. They came out, and the Rhodes girls shot the ball really well, and they moved the ball well on offense. And, you know, a lot of times we could have got frustrated and quit playing at that point when we were down 10-2, but, you know, the girls just kept playing and eventually started turning the game around, and the momentum started shifting to us.
Yeah, it's one thing I wanted to ask you is not only being down 10-2, being down 10-2 in a super tough environment, you guys were able to battle back. This isn't the first time that your team's been able to battle back from a deficit like that. What does it say about your players and some of their mental toughness?
You know, they're very resilient. They do what needs to be done for the team to win, and you know, the girls are finding different roles every night that they can help us win by doing what they need to do, and I'm proud of them for that.
So you guys have Altamont coming up this week. Another long bus trip, but you guys almost mirror the same bus trip from last week. What do you want to see out of them coming out of the gates against Altamont?
We just have to do the same things. You know, I didn't think we necessarily started slow last week. I just thought that Tabiona came out and shot the ball really well and played well, and hats off to them for coming out and getting a good start like that. So we need to make sure that we continue to start well and that we continue to weather storms and do what we need to do to win.
And then Saturday is another really big one for you guys, Wendover coming into the home gym. What do you know about Wendover, and what about this game is going to make it as exciting as I expect it to be?
Well, probably the number one thing is going to be dang nice to be home. So we're excited for that, especially after another trip out of the basin. But, you know, Wendover's a very good team. I think they're 10-2 right now or something like that. They've got 3 really good guards. They're fast, they're shifty, they shoot the ball well. And they've got some good inside presence with their post play. So we're going to have to play some good defensive basketball and team basketball to take care of that win.
I want to thank Coach Cody Lunger for being a part of the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show on the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we will have your keys to today's matchup as you are watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you're experiencing pain from an injury or pain for an unknown reason, it can negatively impact how you function every day. It's good to know that individually supervised physical therapy is available at Evanston Regional Hospital. From athletes to seniors, we assist patients with personalized treatment plans. We offer a broad range of therapies including cardiac rehab, post-surgical rehab, concussion recovery, and sports rehab. Ask your family doctor if physical therapy is right for you, or call one of our therapy departments directly. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
The town of Garden City is home to beautiful Bear Lake, where families play together. We welcome you to Garden City and invite you to visit bearlake.org for places to explore and information on upcoming events year-round. The town of Garden City welcomes you as we cheer on the Rich Rebels.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as it is time for the Ellingford brothers. Keys to today's matchup on the Summit Pizza pregame show. And for that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson. Rob, how you doing?
Doing excellent, Aaron. And my keys, number one, would be use your depth, Rebels. The Wildcats really only go 6 deep that see the floor, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look down the Rebels stat sheet. You can go 10 and 11 easy. So take advantage of that depth and run, run, run. Number two, you talked about it last night in the game against Altamont. These young ladies have got to finish in the paint. There have been way too many little bunnies down low that they've got to start falling. And number three, get a quick start. If you look at the stat sheet, there's one quarter that the Rebels scored the lowest amount of points, and that's the first quarter. Coach Lundgren mentioned it in the pregame interview that against Tabiona, Tabby jumped out to a quick start. More because of the way Tabby played than the way the Rebels played. But I think this is a game where you need to jump out early in that first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. Wendover, they're on a road trip. You got to remember, they went to Manila last night, so they're driving all the way across the state, and they're coming back to play in Rich before they go home today. So if you can get out to a fast start and you want to try to salt this one away before they can get their legs underneath them. In the NHL, they talk about in a back-to-back, typically the team, well, both teams are playing back-to-back, just the Rebels didn't have to travel today, but typically the team that's traveling on a back-to-back, they're going to start off a little quicker before the legs wear out. If you can win the first quarter, I think those legs for the Wendover Wildcats on this long road trip, we have to keep an eye on those, see if they are able to keep up the entirety of the game, as it's going to be a tough task. I mean, think about it, when we go back to Wendover between these two teams, it's going to be the same thing for the Rebels. It's just how can you handle the road trip, how can you handle the long drive, and just being ready, sleeping in a hotel room last night. The Rebels were able to sleep in their own bed, and you can't tell me it's not an advantage to sleep in your own bed versus sleeping at the Best Western Dunbar Inn in Evanston. I'm not sure that's where Wendover stayed, but they're our sponsor. That's a hotel, so I figured I'd shout them out.
Well, that's an advantage, and you hear players at every level, whether it's high school, college, or the pros, talk about there's a difference when you're at home and a lot more comfort.
4:23 left to go before tip-off. When we come back, we'll meet your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels Varsity's girls basketball team as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you need to hire a semi, Saby Trucking in Woodruff, Utah is the place to call. Scott and Diana Saby have been serving customers across the nation since 2007. It's important to know that your loads are being handled professionally by honest, reliable drivers. The team at Saby Trucking reminds you, safety first. Don't text and drive. For all your long haul and short haul needs, get it there safely and on time. Call today, Saby Trucking, 435-503-0454.
When pizza is calling your name, order a Summit Pizza. With homemade dough and all fresh ingredients, every pizza is a culinary masterpiece. Owners Thad and Melissa Willis are rich high school alumni. They continue the Rebel tradition of excellence and service. Feed your taste buds, feel the happiness with a fresh homemade pizza from Summit Pizza. Don't forget the Doodles, a Summit Pizza original creation. Summit Pizza, 70 West Logan Road, Garden City.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Let's meet your 2023-2024 Rich Rebels girls varsity basketball team.
Kira Jolly, junior, small forward. I'm Molly Weston. I'm a freshman, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Casey Wilson. I am a senior this year, and I will be playing varsity as a wing.
Hi, my name is Sage Longren. I'm a senior, and I play the shooting guard.
I'm Paige Smith, a sophomore, and I'm going to be playing as a wing.
Braylon Pugmeyer, freshman, post.
My name is Janie Valentine. I'm a senior, and I play the wing and post.
Lacey McKinnon, freshman, and a wing.
Brooke Compton, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a forward.
Yo, what up, it's your girl V Swizzle, and I'm a senior guard.
I'm Faith Downey, and I'm a junior, and I play shooting guard.
I'm Cass Argyle. I'm a junior, and I'm a shooting guard.
Hi, I'm Haiti Pugmeyer. I'm a senior, and I play post.
Miss Scott, senior, post.
My name is Brinley Hatch. I'm a junior, and I play forward.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. That last segment was brought to you by Little Springs Water, Natural Springs Water, as we are going to turn it over to the public address announcer, Jesse Colder, for starting lineups and national anthem slash Pledge of Allegiance.
Let the coaches coach, players play, the officials call the game. At this time, if we could get everyone to please rise, the cheerleaders will present the flag. And Jasmine Ennis and Beth Woods will sing the national anthem. rush for the visiting team, Wendover. Number 1, Paulina Gomez. Number 10, Cadence Murphy. Number 15, Billy Hicks. Number 22, Gabby Del Rio. Number 24, Natalie Alvarez. And now for your Rich Rebels. Number 15, Paige Smith. Number 22, Jamie Valentine. Number 25, Violet Taylor. Number 40, Kate Buckmeyer. Number 41, Hannah Scott.
Well, welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Those are your starting lineups. We will recap them real quick. First, for the Wendover Wildcats, you got Paulina Gomez, the senior, number 1. Number 10, senior Cadence Murphy. Number 15, sophomore Millie Hicks. Number 22, senior Gabby Delgadillo. Number 24, sophomore Natalie Alvarez. For the Rebels, it'll be 25, Violet Taylor, senior. Senior number 22, Janie Walentine. Sophomore number 15, Paige Smith. Senior number 40, Haiti Pugmeyer. Senior number 41, Hannah Scott. I hope you are as excited for this one as I am. Got a feeling between these two teams and the Tabiona Tigers, it's going to be the top 3 teams in the region. As here we go, Smith has the ball. Rebels off and going. Taylor on the right wing. Scott catches, drives baseline, pulls up from 15 feet, rattles out as Smith had it in her hands, trying to save it. That's going to go out of bounds off of the Rebels. Good effort there from Paige Smith at the start. Here come the Wildcats for the first time is Murphy. On the wing, this is Alvarez. Drives right to the middle of the paint. Delgadillo pump fakes, top of the key 3 on the way from Gomez. Rattles in and out. Smith with the rebound. Here come the Rebels off and running. They work ahead to Walentine on the right wing. Does a good job keeping her balanced. Drives right into the paint. Spins back, finds Pugmeyer. Looking inside for Scott. Able to get it to her. Scott turns over that right shoulder. She is blocked, as that's going to be Rebels basketball. 21 to go in the shot clock. 7:18 to go in the first quarter. Still looking for our first basket. Smith to inbound. Goes to Taylor. Has it tipped out of her hands. Knocked away. It should stay with the Rebels, and it does.
Paige thought about grabbing that. She was standing out of bounds.
It wouldn't surprise me the kindness of Paige Smith. She'd go to pick that up for the referee before it touched out. Rebels go inside again. Good defense there from the Wildcats. Here comes Alvarez out in transition. Good hustle back by Pugmeyer to slow her down. Murphy back to Alvarez. 3 on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Hicks. Her shot no good as Pugmeyer grabs the board. She goes to Taylor. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 7-minute even to play. Scott catches in the lane. Left-hand layup. No good. Into the hands of Smith. Her shot no good, but Paige Smith is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. It's a great job by Taylor to push it ahead to Scott. Unfortunately, Hannah missed, but Smith was there to clean it up to the line to shoot the first free throw. First one on the way, no good. Smith back to the line. She's going to shoot the second half. Into the routine, free throw on the way is good. Rebels go on top, 1-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Paige Smith is going to walk up the floor with Murphy. Across the timeline into the offense, that's Alvarez on the left wing. Top of the key to Murphy, right back to Alvarez. Delgadillo, left corner. Thought about the shot, instead hands to Alvarez. Back to Delgadillo, top of the key. Go inside, pass deflected into the hands of Hicks. Her left-hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Scott. She finds Taylor as she goes to Walentine, right wing. That gets away from Walentine on the floor. Good hustle by Delgadillo. Wildcats get the ball back. Alvarez on the left wing. Top of the key, Murphy. Her shot is off. Rebound pulled in by Scott. As the Rebels are going to slow it down, they're on offense as Taylor will cross the timeline. Walks it to the middle of the floor as the Rebels set up. Smith on the right wing. Gets a screen from Scott. Has her pass deflected, able to keep it. Looking to drive down the lane inside to Scott as Delgadillo comes from out of nowhere to tip it away. Here comes Alvarez in transition. Loses it. Able to maintain possession. Murphy, top of the key. They work it on the wing. This is Gomez. Open 3, short. Rebound will go out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Rebels will get the ball back. Fast start so far, Rob.
Fast start and a lot of shooting going on. Just nothing going in the hoop.
If you're the Rebels, got to do a little bit better job taking care of the ball as Delgadillo is flying around on defense. If you do do some of your homework and find out who Delgadillo is guarding, because she flies away, then that player is going to be open. She's on Scott right now. Wallenstein has it, right wing. They go inside to Pugmire. Delgadillo switches. They go to Scott. First shot attempt is no good. It's going to be a jump ball.
Possession arrow goes to the Wildcats.
1-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:35 left to go in the first quarter. Murphy will walk it up the floor. Instead, she pushes ahead to Delgadillo, top of the key. Try to go inside. Stolen by Pugmire. She has it tipped away. Scott rips it away. She's going to slow it down. Finds Taylor as the Rebels are off on offense. Defense has been dominating here so far. We have no field goals in the contest. 1-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Taylor to the right corner. Smith, her shot on the way. Back rim and out. As Pugmire rips the rebound away. She's going to draw the foul. Great rebound by Haiti. She went over 2 Wildcats. 5:08 to go in the first quarter. 1-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. They'll have an inbounds pass underneath their offensive hoop.
Fouls on Cadence Murphy, her first, and the first of the ball game. Second one.
It'll be Smith to inbound. Surveys, looking for a teammate, goes to Taylor. That's going to turn into a layup opportunity for Gomez. She slows down, finds Hicks, left-hand layup is good. As miscommunication there for the Rebels leads to the first bucket of the game. Wildcats ahead 2-1. Rebels go immediately to Pugmire. She catches. Picks up her dribble to Smith. To Wallenstein, right wing. They'll slow it down. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rebels in no hurry. Smith on the wing. Catches left wing, surveys. Dribbles. Hands it off to Scott. As she looked like she was going up. That is out of bounds off of the Rebels. 4:37 to go in the first quarter. 2-1 on the Station on Main scoreboard.
4 turnovers on the Rebels already.
Go Rebels! Talked about this Wendover defense. They're really quick with their hands. This is Gomez, left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, crosses over, looking for the right-hand layup. Lost it for a second. Alvarez, 15-foot jumper. Back rim, hits off the top of the backboard. They're going to wave that off to hit the shot clock. It's a good catch by the officials as Wilson and Weston are going to check in for Smith and Wallenstein. Maybe not to start the Rebels have wanted, but the good news is there are only 3 points in the game, and you have one of them. Here comes Weston. She'll walk it up the wing. They go Taylor, right wing. As Taylor drives right into the lane, right-hand layup is good. Great move by Violet Taylor as the Rebels pick up their first hoop of the game. Get an official's timeout. Checking in the ball game for the Wildcats will be Elizabeth Landeros. Bray Pugmire is going to check in for the Rebels. Murphy will check out, and Scott will check out for the Rebels. 3-2 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. 4 minutes, 4 seconds to go in the first quarter. It'll be Wildcat basketball as this is Alvarez to push it up the floor. Delgadillo, top of the key. Alvarez dribbles right on the wing. This is Landeros back inside to Alvarez. Kick out to the corner. Here comes Gomez down the lane. Her shot no good, but she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Foul's going to go to Violet Taylor, her first, and the first on the Rebels.
3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Gomez to the line to shoot. Into the routine. First free throw on the way is good. We're tied 3-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Gomez back to the line to shoot the second free throw. Into the routine, second one on the way is good. Difference in this ball game right now is that the Wildcats have a layup and went 2 for 2. Rebels have a layup and went 1 for 2 from the line as it's Taylor. Crosses over, goes to Weston, top of the key. Back to Taylor on the right wing. Wilson catches top to key inside to Pugmire. Bounces to Bray Pugmire. Thought about the shot, instead goes to Weston. She drives down the lane. Her shot blocked. Rebound pulled in by Bray Pugmire. Tipped away into the hands of Hicks. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. Pushed ahead. This is Alvarez. She attacks middle of the floor. Passes it off the feet of Hicks. We're going to go to the floor. It'll be a jump ball as Wilson, Hicks, and Haiti Pugmire all to the floor. It'll be a jump ball, Rebels basketball. 3:16 to go here in the first quarter. 4-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston will cross the timeline. Taylor on the right wing. She surveys. Trying to go inside as that pass was a little low, stripped away. Comes Alvarez back the other way. Crosses over, trying to find a teammate, able to find Delgadillo, top of the key, drives right towards the paint. Knocked away for the moment as Alvarez picks it back up. Wildcats will reset. Lob to Delgadillo. Goes to Hicks. That's stolen by Taylor.
Going to give Violet her second foul on the reach.
That's tough for the Rebels as when Delgadillo came down with that ball, her pivot foot slid. Tough break for the Rebels. That's the second foul against Taylor. Inside, this is Landeros. Her pass deflected into the hands of Mix as we're going to get a traveling violation called against the Wildcats as the Rebels get the ball right back.
Only the second turnover on the Wildcats.
It's been the difference in this one so far. Rebels haven't gotten very many shots off as they've turned the ball over quite a bit. Like to see them execute a little bit better here. They go to Pugmire. Ball was kicked on the way in. 30 seconds to go in the shot clock. 4-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:29 to go in the first quarter. Rebels try to force it inside to Pugmire. Just wasn't there. And Rebels get it right back as Bray Pugmire steals it. Weston catches top of the key. She'll survey. They go inside to Haiti. Once again, it's just not there right now for the Rebels. Turned over again. Here comes Gomez. Working on the wing. This is Landeros. Hands back to Gomez. She'll drive left down the baseline. As that's going to go out of bounds will be Rebels basketball. Checking in for the Wildcats is Murphy. I like to see the Rebels try to maybe get a reversal before they go inside. Try to get that defense moving. As right now, the post entries aren't there. As Smith makes a tough catch on the left wing. Gets a screen, drives into the lane. Drops it off inside to Pugmire. She turns off glass, and that's good. Good find there from Paige Smith. Great reception there from Haiti Pugmire. As Delgadillo will work it up the right wing. Drives right towards the baseline. Spins back looking for a teammate. Fires. That's a great pass inside. Shot no good as Murphy had an opportunity, could not knock it down. Rebels lead 5-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Wilson has it on the right wing. 1:37 to go. Wilson to Smith. As the Rebels will reset with 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Weston left wing. She'll survey. Pass deflected high in the air as the active hands of the Wildcats are giving the Rebels fits right now. Here comes Murphy to Gomez. Delgadillo catch and shoot. Top of the key. Jumper. Rattles around and out as Wilson pulls in the board. Here come the Rebels. Casey's going to dribble up the right wing, slows it down as Delgadillo had her head turned. I think Wilson takes it there. She's going to get a layup. Instead, the Rebels will reset. Weston surveys, drives right into the lane, kicks it to Pugmire. Pump fakes, drives down the lane, stripped from behind, able to maintain possession, goes up with the shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Delgadillo. As she finds Hicks, here come the Wildcats back the other way. Murphy inside to Hicks. As she loses it, here comes Weston back the other way. Crosses over in transition down the left wing. Nearly carries, loses it out of bounds. It will be Wildcats basketball as that probably was a carry. As it'll work itself out. Scott will check in for Pugmire. 5-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 27 seconds left to go. Back into the game for the Wildcats is Alvarez.
Hannah Scott checks in for the Rebels as well.
Alvarez has it, crosses over top the key, 25 seconds to go. Wildcats can hold for the final shot if they choose. Delgadillo catches on the left wing, surveys, fires. That's off the back rim and out, tipped around as Smith comes away with the board. 13 seconds to go, Rebels can hold for the final shot as well. Instead, they throw it ahead and throw it away.
That's 11 turnovers in the first quarter, Aaron.
Murphy, and that one's just not forced as Murphy's going to push it up the floor. Falls down, 2 seconds to go as the Wendover Wildcats won't get a shot off. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we start the second quarter. 5-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels on top by 1. Playing without Violet Taylor, who has 2 fouls. Hicks shot off the side of the backboard. Rebound pulled in as the shot is off. Rebound is going to be a foul called on Murphy.
And that's going to be her second.
Weston will push it up the floor, see if the Rebels can get their offense going here in the second quarter. Weston goes to Smith. That right there from Murphy. She tried to jump that pass to Smith as the Rebels have to understand the aggressiveness right there. Another forced pass into the post that's turned over. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. It's just not there in the post right now for the Rebels, and that's all right. You can swing it around. They go inside. Weston guarding. Alvarez catch and shoot. Right corner three is off. Rebound pulled in by Weston. Here come the Rebels back the other way. She looks ahead, finds Wallentyne. To Weston, top of the key. She'll dribble to the right wing, gets a screen. Looking to attack, into the lane. Her shot is going to be a block by Hicks. And I like that right there from Weston as she had some space. If she's just able to get that ball out of the hands of Hicks as she made a great defensive play. It's a great opportunity for a shot. Checking in for the Wildcats. Paulina Gomez will take over for Alvarez. Rebels ball out of bounds next to their hoop. Next to the offensive hoop. Cass Argyle checked in for the Rebels. Scott catches inside to Pugmire. Her shot blocked from behind by Delgadillo. Argyle with the rebound. Back to Wallentyne. 10 seconds on the shot clock. As Weston has it. 9. Surveys. Pulls up. Three-pointer on the way. Banks it in. And the Rebels needed that in the worst way. 8-4 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Weston knocks in the three with time expiring on the shot clock. Gomez drives across top the key. Nearly loses it. Has to pick up her dribble. Great defense there from Argyle. Landeros, top the key. They work it to Gomez. Drops it off inside. That's swiped away for the moment by Scott into the hands of Hicks. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Gomez catch and shoot three. Answers right back. 8-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 6:15 to go as Argyle has it right wing. She'll survey. Drives right to Pugmire. As she goes inside to Scott, turns over that right shoulder, no good on the shot. Rebound battle for us. Pugmire tried to keep it alive. Wallentyne unable to do so. 8-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Murphy will walk it up the floor. Gomez drives left across the top of the key. Landeros gets a screen, drives right, top of the key. Backdoor pass is going to go out of bounds off of the Wildcats as we have a pitch invader.
We got a little one on the floor.
Alvarez will check back in. She'll replace Hicks. 5:45 to go in the second quarter. 8-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Defenses have been phenomenal here as Weston walks it up the floor. Hands to Argyle. She drives across the key. Hands to Wallentyne. To Weston. Crosses over. Picks up her dribble to Wallentyne as she'll draw the foul. Haiti Pugmire is going to check in for Bray Pugmire.
Fouls on Natalie Alvarez, her first. Got a little bit of a reach. Got her hand in the cookie jar.
The hometown board has her as the second. That's her second person.
That's probably the one I missed the first time.
Scott catches at the elbow. Faces up as Delgadillo's all over her. Drives around her. Floats it off glass and good. Great move by Hannah Scott. And that's how you beat the pressure. Get low, rip through. Get to the hoop. Alvarez looking to answer back. Floats it up, middle of the paint. Banks it in. 10-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard as here comes Weston. Works it to Argyle on the left wing. Pass deflected, stolen. As another Rebels turnover, the Wildcats throw it ahead. It's Gomez, and now they're going to foul. Rebels got to keep their head. There's no reason to foul 35 feet away from the hoop. Violet Taylor's going to check back in. She's playing with 2 fouls. She'll replace Argyle.
And that foul was on Cass Argyle, her first for the Rebels in the second quarter.
They go inside to Gomez, spins back, drops it off the foot of Pugmire. No kick ball as Haiti was set. Wildcats still have it. Gomez back to the top of the key for Alvarez. They try to go inside to Delgadillo, and that goes out of bounds. I think both teams would want to try to clean up the execution as Weston finds Taylor on the left wing. She'll survey, gets a screen from Pugmire. Drop it off inside. Haiti catches and lays it in on the pick and roll. Great find there from Violet Taylor. That's an example of the Rebels going to the other side of the floor and getting it into the post. On the near side, it's been a tough task. They get a little more space as Gomez is going to pull up from 3, back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by Wallenstein. Here come the Rebels off in transition. She finds Weston on the right wing. Looking to attack. She's walled off. Back to Wallenstein. Rebels will reset. Weston gets it back. Top to the key. 20 seconds to work with in the shot clock. 4:05 to go in the second quarter as Taylor has it to Scott. She'll attack down the lane. Shot no good. Pugmire with the rebound. Turns. Has it swatted away by Delgadillo. As Murphy comes back the other way. If you're the Rebels, do some homework, as if you can pump fake, you're going to get some of the Wildcats to jump. Alvarez, 15-foot jumper short. Rebound battled for. We're going to get a foul called against the Wildcats. It'll be on Murphy.
That is her third. And we talked about at the beginning of the game, Aaron, they're not very deep. That could be a problem.
That's the issue with only 5 players, is that you pick up a couple of fouls on a couple of players. Suddenly that foul trouble looks bad as Taylor took off to the hoop, lost the ball, gets it back, goes to Scott. Weston catches top of the key. She's going to fire away. That's good. Molly Weston with a three-pointer right there. Has 6 early on. 15-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:28 to go in the second quarter. This is Alvarez working on the wing to Landeros. Back to Alvarez. Gomez on the left wing to Alvarez. Gomez. Alvarez catches left wing, nearly loses it, and will be called for the travel. Good defense there from Weston as she stepped in. 15-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 3:09 to go. As the Rebels have done a much better job here. This Wildcat defense has been tremendous, getting their hands on passes. As Scott catches, her shot no good. Rebound tipped away by Taylor. She's got to be careful going after offensive rebounds. You don't want to pick up your third here. 2:53 to go in the second quarter. Alvarez works on the wing to Landeros. Surveys from the right wing side. Looking to spin back. She'll hand to Alvarez. Dribbles across top of the key. Finds Hicks. And you know, if you're Alvarez there, Rob, I'd like to see Alvarez take that all the way to the rack because no one was there. And Hicks did a great job. She was posting up, but that post up there for Alvarez would have worked as a wall-off for a layup. Here comes Wallenstein on the left wing. She'll drive right into the paint. Drops off to Pugmire. Her shot no good after the travel. She's got to put that one down. But that's another good sign that the Rebels offense are starting to get good looks again.
Yeah, moving the ball much better and fewer turnovers for sure.
If you're Haiti there, just put it down once. Go up. Alvarez crosses the timeline. Wildcats into the offense. They lob it in. Scott tips it away. Saved by Landeros. Delgadillo drives right to the corner. Hands off to Landeros. Back to Delgadillo. Pass stolen by Taylor. Here come the Rebels back in transition as Violet takes off. Hands it off to Pugmire. Great hustle back by Hicks to knock it away. Checking into the game for the Wildcats is Cadence Murphy.
It's about time for a timeout, I would say.
I'd say so as well, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sitting in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 15-9, Rebels on top. Rob, what do you got for us?
Got a little results from the wrestling, but I'm having a hard time getting very much. No, Jordan Johnson took third. The guys were wrestling in Aberdeen, Idaho, and Dallas Van Soik took fifth, but I can't get much result from the girls in Ridgeline.
Wilson checks in for Wallenstein. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Weston, Wilson, Pugmire, Scott, and Taylor. 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. Gomez, Alvarez, Landeros, as Wilson gets it into Scott. Delgadillo and Murphy. Take that back. That's Hicks instead of Alvarez. Weston to the corner. Picks up her dribble, trying to find a teammate. Has it stripped away by Murphy. Murphy playing with 3 fouls as that's over and back. The pace of this game has been frenetic for being a 15-9 game. It's been back and forth, up and down the floor. And when the game gets sped up a little bit, you're more likely to get a couple of those mistakes like that. Rebels have had a few. Wildcats have had a few as well, as Weston tiptoes along that half-court line, which he wouldn't look back to Coach Lundgren. She goes to Taylor on that right wing. As Taylor tries to force it inside, goes right back to her. Wilson will catch, dribbles to the top of the key. To Taylor on the wing. She'll drive, kicks it to Pugmire, top of the key, surveys. Dribble handoff to Wilson as she attacks down the lane, stripped away, knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. When you're going through the lane against this Wildcats team, you got to keep that ball low. If you get it waist high, they're quick hands. They're going to try to take it away. They go inside to Scott right away, turns to Taylor, catch and shoot, left wing 3 on the way is good. Big shot there for the Rebels as they have an 18-9 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Murphy. She'll slow it down. Playing with 3 fouls. She finds Gomez. Top the key, trying to drive left. Kicks to Hicks. She drives into the paint, looking for a teammate. Pass swiped away into the hands of Murphy, though. It's a good job by the Wildcats. The shot clock, unfortunately, reset. 59 seconds to go. They kick it on the wing inside to Hicks as Casey Wilson with a pretty good nutmeg there. As she's a little Lionel Messi touch pass with the foot. We like to call that in basketball, kick ball. 25 to work with on the shot clock, 54.4 to go here in the second quarter. Pass is going to go to the top of the key. This will not be over and back as Delgadillo picks it up. Because it's an inbounds pass, no over and back. She's going to lead the attack down the wing. Spins back, floats it up, left-hand shot, no good. Rebound is deflected all the way to the backcourt. Kept alive by the Wildcats. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Working on the wing, this is Gomez attacking, floats it up, and she's going to draw the foul. Gomez will go back to the line. She's 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
Going to get the foul to Hannah Scott, her first.
Into the routine, first one on the way, rattles out. Paige Smith is going to check in for the Rebels. She'll take Casey Wilson off the floor. If you're the Rebels right here, if you can get it on offense and you can find the player that's guarding Murphy, go at her. She has 3 fouls. Second free throw, no good as Scott pulls in the board. Here come the Rebels the other way as Hannah's going to lead the break. No one stops her. She'll go all the way down to the lane, lays it up, no good.
Fouls on Gabby Delgadillo. That's only her first.
Scott to the line to shoot the free throws. First free throw on the way is good. $19-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Scott back to the line to shoot the second. Free throw, no good. Rebound pulled in by Taylor. 27 seconds to work with. She goes to Scott, right wing, back to Taylor, right corner, inside to Pugmire. Catch, right hand layup is good. Great ball movement there from the Rebels. 20-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Make that 21-9. Here comes Alvarez across the timeline. Murphy give and go with Alvarez to the corner. Catch and shoot for Landeros. No good. Great ball movement there from the Wildcats. Just can't finish as Taylor with 3 seconds to go. Stops, pops from the right wing. Short. Rebound's going to go out of bounds, but the clock will stop as the half has ended, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Broadcast booth. 21-9 on the station on main scoreboard. When we come back, we'll have your standout student of the week and Drake Weston. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KDQ.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
This week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, that's Drake Weston. Drake, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. So you guys are coming off of a week where you pick up 3 wins at the Fossil Country Classic over Farson, Kemmer, and Big Piney. Just talk about what this weekend meant for you guys as a team.
Meant a lot to us. We knew that we had to win these 3 games to kind of get back on track. Like our last couple games, we haven't been playing very good, but these last 3 games kind of gave us a boost and gave us some more confidence, and we're playing really good right now.
Speaking of playing really good, you had 27 points, 3 off of 30. Of course, you made the joke, couldn't hit one more for 30, but that's still a crazy amount of points. Take me through what your night was like, and did it feel like everything was going in out of your hand?
Yeah, I just had the confidence that every time I shot it, it was going to go in the hoop, and our style of offense, we're running the floor right now, trying to spread the floor and just off of rebounds. And you got Jaden Desch and Jaden Cornea and Carson and a bunch of those other guys, Carter, that can, when you're running the floor, and they can find you and hit you for when you're going down the court and reward you. So I got to give to those guys for that night. So
let's go ahead and flash back to the fall where you were part of the 8-man state football team where you guys won the title. We've already done our interview for the football program, but for this week's program, go ahead and take me through what it meant to you to win that championship and also have an opportunity at a second one coming up.
Yeah, so as kids, I'd always dreamed about winning a state title and holding that trophy, and when we beat Water Canyon and then went to play Monticello, I knew that we were going to get them, and it was just a special moment for me, and just glad we got it.
So if you had to pick between one to have happen in a game, buzzer beater 3, kick return touchdown.
Kick return touchdown.
Off air, we talked a lot about how you wanted to get one. You finally got one against Water Canyon in the semifinal football playoff game. What did that mean to you to be able to take that kick back to the house?
It meant a lot. I set a goal with me and Coach Perry. He'd always bet me that he'd buy me a pack of Mountain Dew if I got one, and it finally happened. And yeah, he bought me some Mountain Dew after that one. So
must have been the best tasting Mountain Dew ever. So it's junior year. What are some of your academic goals for the rest of your high school career?
Just stay eligible and make sure I stay on the Honor Society and have good grades by the end of the year.
Take me through some of your athletic goals. You have a year and a half left of school. What are some athletic goals you want to accomplish?
Another state title in football, and then hopefully get one in basketball.
So what do you do in your free time?
My free time, I'm on our family ranch, working about every day. In the summer, we're pretty busy with haying and just with cows and stuff like that.
One final question for you. What should the world know about Drake Weston?
I'm a hard worker, and watch out for Drake Weston.
We want to thank Drake Weston for being a part of the T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week as part of our Hometown Drive-In halftime shows. You hear the Rich Rebels Band as they are playing some music here as they get an opportunity here. They haven't had very many opportunities, Rob, as name the song.
Well, let's just say they've been doing a lot of practice after school, and it's finally paying off for them.
Well, that's not what I asked, Rob.
I know. I got a headset on, Aaron. I couldn't even hear it.
Oh, well, I was asking you to name it because I know the song, but I cannot think of the name of it, and I feel really bad about that right now. But we come back, we'll have some first half highlights for you as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. And the song is Paranoid by Black Sabbath, as it took us a couple of seconds, but you know, as soon as we hit the commercial break, we figured it out, right, Rob?
Yeah, once I get the headset off. So.
It's time for your Town of Woodruff first half highlights on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. And for that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson.
Well, we talked in the pregame show, Aaron. One of the keys was to get off to a good start. Unfortunately, Rebels repeated that slow start. Only 5-4 at the end of the first quarter. But an 11-0 run is what brings you to a 21-9 lead. Rebels shooting 40% overall, 5 of 15 from inside, 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. That includes that last three-pointer that Taylor threw up at the buzzer. 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Wendover, 2 of 13 from inside the arc. That's 8%. 1 of 8 from 3 for 13%. Overall shooting 14. Rebels up on the boards 21-8. Haiti Pugmire with 4. Paige Smith with 3. And Gabby Delgadillo with 4 for the Wildcats. A couple other things that stand out from that first half, Aaron. 16 turnovers for the Rebels, 11 for the Wildcats. Millie Hicks averaging 13 points a game, and she's only got 2 at halftime. So we'll see if they can get her going in the second half.
When we come back, we'll have the second half for you.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Rebels turn it over on their first possession. Here come the Wildcats back the other way as Hicks loses it. It's going to be out of bounds off of Haiti Pugmire. Wildcats will retain. 24 to go on the shot clock. 7:38 to go in the third quarter. 21-9. Rebels on top on the Station on Main scoreboard. Pass to the corner. It's Gomez. Drives to the elbow. Continues that drive into the middle of the paint. Stolen by Pugmire as she's going to lead the break down the left wing side. No one stops her. She goes all the way to the hoop, lays it in. Great job by Haiti. I think she was waiting for someone to step in front and stop her, and no one ever did. She lays it in. 23-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:20 to go in the quarter. Nearly swiped by Pugmire. Here comes Hicks. Spins into the lane, loses it. Pugmire dives on the floor, unable to get there. Shot on the way from Murphy. Her three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Scott. She'll find Smith. Rebels coming back the other way. Fired ahead to Wallenstein. Catches on the hop. Inside to Pugmire. Poked away but from behind by Hicks. As a good hustle there by Gomez to keep it alive. Here come the Wildcats back the other way with 6:55 to go in the third quarter. 23-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Alvarez, left wing, guarded by Taylor. Jab steps, drives right to the middle of the paint. Gomez, catch and shoot, top of the key, threes off the side rim. Rebound battled for into the hands of Murphy. She finds Gomez, top of the key, drops it off inside to Hicks as Pugmire fouls on the play and one for Hicks.
I think you've seen that they've gone to her several times, Aaron. Like I said, she averages 13 points a game. Only two, you knew they were going to be going to her.
Yeah, if you're Haiti right there, just let it go. It was kind of a broken play. It got away as free throw missed. Delgadillo gets the rebound, floats it up, no good. Scott pulls in the rebound. She'll draw the foul on Delgadillo, 90 feet away from the offensive hoop.
Delgadillo's second foul. She's leading the team with rebounds with 5 for the Wildcats.
But back to Pugmire. Just let her go on that. Let her get the 2 points. Broken play. They happened to get you that time. Just let it go and live to fight another play. So that way they can't get the and one. They didn't make the free throw, but, just kind of food for thought in a play like that is Taylor. To Wallenstein, top of the key. She'll hand to Scott. Drives across the top of the key. Pump fakes, looking for a teammate. Finds Taylor. She'll drive right into the lane. Walls off. 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Scott down the lane. Looking to get the shot off. Is going to draw the foul and will shoot 2 free throws. With 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Great recognition by Hannah Scott. Just putting her head down, going right to the rack, trying to get the ball on the rim.
That would be Millie Hicks's first foul of the ball game.
Scott's the line to shoot the free throw. First one on the way is good.
She's 1 of 2 for the game.
Checking the ball game for the Wildcats is number 12, Elizabeth Landeros. With 6 minutes even to go in the third quarter, Hannah Scott back to the line to shoot the second free throw. Shot on the way is good. Rebels on top 25-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Gomez down the right wing, crosses over into the paint, tries to hand it off to Hicks, tipped away into the hands of Smith. So here come the Rebels back the other way. Throw ahead to Wallenstein on the left wing. Goes inside to Pugmire, tough catch, she spins, looking for a teammate, back to Wallenstein to Scott on the left wing as the Rebels will survey and reset. She picks up her dribble, ripped away by Delgadillo. She finds Murphy. Here come the Wildcats back the other way inside to Delgadillo. Scott got her hands on it. Delgadillo fires across. Gomez, 15-foot jumper's good. Good ball movement there from the Wildcats. Rebels on top by 12, 25-13. 5:24 to go as Taylor has it on the right wing. She'll survey, wait for the rest of her teammates. Smith, top of the key as the Rebels will reset. Pugmire on the left elbow. Surveys, drives into the paint, floats it up, blocked by Delgadillo. So here comes Hicks the other way with Gomez. Crosses over into the paint, floats one up, that's no good. Rebound into the hands of Smith. Rebels have numbers if they hurry as Smith pushes it up the floor. Crosses over into the paint. Her layup blocked by Delgadillo. That's got to be about 6 blocks so far for her. Scott grabs the rebound as the Rebels will reset. 24 to go on the shot clock. 4:49 to go in the third quarter. Scott on the right wing. She goes to Taylor, top of the key. Spins into the paint. Finds Smith. Left corner 3 on the way is good. Nice find there from Violet Taylor. 28-13 on the station on main scoreboard. Smith nearly comes away with a steal. Comes Gomez down the right wing. She finds Murphy. Floats it up from the free throw line. No good. Gets her own rebound. Shot on the way. No good as Pugmire rips the rebound away. She's going to lead the break. Crosses the timeline. Rebels into the offense and she'll slow it down. Scott will hand to Smith. 25 to go on the shot clock. They'll reset. 4:10 to go in the third quarter. 28-13 as Smith goes to Wallenstein, left corner. Inside to Pugmire. She catches. Trying to get some space. Up and over Hicks. What a shot that was from Haiti Pugmire. 30-13 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. Murphy finds Landeros to Gomez. On the wing, this is Murphy. Drives baseline, floats one up, no good. Rebound over the hands of Scott and Delgadillo as Haiti Pugmire picks it up. She'll lead the break. Slows it down, waits for a teammate, finds Smith as the Rebels will set up the offense. Smart move there from Haiti as she didn't have the numbers anymore, so she slows it down. This allows the Rebels to run some clock as Wallenstein catches on the left wing. Scott at the elbow, catches, looking to attack, pulls up from 15. That rattles around and out as the rebound into the hands of Pugmire turns off glass, no good. As the Rebels get a couple of good looks that roll around the rim, just don't fall. 3:12 to go in the third quarter. 30-13, Gomez on the right wing, Rebels on top. She drives middle of the paint, trying to drop it off inside to Hicks. That's just a really tough pass to complete with all that traffic in there as Hicks was only 2 feet away. In for the Rebels, it'll be Weston, Bray Pugmire, and Wilson. They'll replace Haiti, Smith, and Wallenstein. Weston, top of the key. Spins back, gets a screen. Into the paint, tries to drop it off. Good hands by Murphy. She takes it away. Wildcats come back the other way. This is Alvarez on the wing to Gomez. Hands it off to Alvarez. Trying to go inside. Instead, skip pass to Hicks as she'll shoot. Tough break for Bray Pugmire. She'll be called for the foul.
That is her first, but sends Hicks to the line where she was 0 for 2 last time.
Free throw on the way is good. 30-14 on the station on main scoreboard. Second free throw on the way is good. 30-15 on the station on main scoreboard. As Weston pushes it up the wing to Wilson. She surveys from that left wing, drives. Baseline has it poked away. Retains possession to Scott on the left wing. Thought about the pass to Weston as Gomez was waiting for that one. Instead, the Rebels will reset, get it back to Weston, top of the key. Wilson, left wing, gets the screen, crosses over, drives into the paint, spins back to Pugmire. This is Bray. She attacks the middle of the lane, up and under. Back to Wilson. She thought about the shot. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. As Scott will hand to Weston. Catch and shoot, right wing threes, rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Taylor as we're going to get a foul on the floor. It's a great effort there by Violet Taylor. Maybe a little bit of a bummer for her that they did blow the whistle as she was fouled, but by the time the whistle blew, she had corralled it and probably had that right-handed side layup for 2. Rebels will take it, though, out of bounds next to their offensive hoop. Scott in the left corner. Her pass is deflected. Taylor's able there to pick it up. That was deflected. They're going to call over and back.
5th turnover for the Rebels in the quarter.
Haiti Pugmire is going to check in. Landeros will inbound. 1:59 to go in the third quarter. Fresh into the ball game, number 3. This is Bateman. Her shot no good. Rebound by Gomez. Trying to go over Haiti Pugmire. Rebound pulled in by Bray. She'll find Taylor. Rebels off and running. Taylor crosses over. Guarded by Alvarez. Works it to Weston, top of the key. She'll dribble to the top. To Wilson on the right wing. Gets a pick, drives left, hands it off to Pugmire. Inside to Haiti. Right-hand layup is good. That's Bray to Haiti on the play. 32-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Good find there from Bray. Here comes Alvarez back. Hicks. Hook shot, no good, but they're going to call a foul. $32-15 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels on top. 1:17 to go as that foul is called against Bray Pugmire, her second. That'll send Hicks to the line to shoot free throws. First one on the way is good. Lundgren will check in for Wilson as Argyle's going to check in as well. She'll replace Taylor. Big minute 17 here to go in the third quarter. Hicks to the line to shoot. Second one is good. Weston pushes it up the wing to Argyle, right wing. Drives into the paint. Pulls up, finds Bray Pugmire, top of the key. Trying to go backdoor to Weston, just wasn't there. Stolen by Hicks. She'll push it up the floor and throws it behind the arms of Lenderos, trying to spin back and catch it, goes out of bounds. Rebels will pick up the unforced turnover. It'll be their ball, 57 seconds to go in the third quarter, 32-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston finds Lundgren, right wing. No one's guarding her. She drives, shot blocked out of bounds. Lundgren, she'll inbound. Trying to find a teammate, goes to Bray Pugmire. Inside to Haiti, turns, off glass, shot no good, a lot of contact, gets her own rebound. Weston, right corner, pulls up, and she's fouled on the shot. She'll shoot 2 free throws. It's a great job there by the Rebels, playing through some contact as it's been a very physical game as well as fast-paced. 32-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 40.9 to go in the third quarter.
Fouls on Natalie Alvarez, her third.
Weston in the line to shoot 2 free throws. Into the routine, first one on the way is good. 33-17 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Delgadillo is going to check back in for Landeros. Weston back to the line to shoot the second one. That one's good as well. Delgadillo back in the game. The Wildcats are a lot taller, so you got to be careful in the lane. You got to know where she is. Try to get her on a pump fake. Gomez pulls up. Shot blocked from the side, but Lundgren got her on the arm. It'll be 2 free throws as that was on the line.
Sage's first foul of the ball game.
It's a good effort from Sage, but you don't want to foul the jump shooter. It's a good effort trying to reach in from the side, though. You're probably going to get that called against you most times. As Gomez will shoot the first one on the way is good. It's really been free throws here in the third quarter that have kept the Wildcats within striking distance. So both teams have shot the ball well from the free throw line. Gomez back to the line to shoot the second on the way. Rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Bray Pugmire. It's a big rebound as the Rebels come back the other way. It's Argyle. Rebels can hold for the final shot if they choose to. 24 seconds to go in the quarter. Pugmire. This is Bray. Crosses over down the lane. Her left-hand layup is blocked. It's going to go into the hands of Bateman. 34-18. Thrown ahead to Gomez as her pass will go out of bounds. Rob, I'd like to see the Rebels with a little more patience there. It's a good move by Bray Pugmire, but you're up 34-18. You can hold for the final shot as that's punched out of bounds by Alvarez.
She had a wide open layup. I can't blame her, but that could be a young mistake for a freshman.
Argyle with 5 seconds to go. Drives, gets a screen, pulls up, trying to find Pugmire. That's going to roll out of bounds with 0.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. If you're the Rebels, stand straight up. They have 4 fouls as you're unable to get a shot off in under 0.4 seconds, as that is what they say, that's the amount of time that you can get a shot off. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence. Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for the Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee, as we're going to keep it right on the live cam. For all your Bear Lake Realty needs, call 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. Delgadillo pump fakes on the right block, spins back. Her left-hand hook shot's good. That's great defense from Scott, just better offense there from Delgadillo. Alvarez is going to press Weston as she slows down, nearly loses it. Crosses the timeline to Argyle, right wing. 7:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Rebels on top, 34-20. Taylor drives right, crosses over, back to the middle of the paint. Finds Argyle, top of the key. Scott, right wing. She'll survey. Gets a screen. Picks up her dribble, looking for a teammate. Goes to Taylor. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock as Taylor splits Weston and Scott. Molly's able to save it. Goes to Pugmire. 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Inside to Scott as she gets the shot off. Hits the rim. So if the Rebels can get the ball back, they're unable to do so. Good rebound from Bateman as her shot hit the bottom of the rim. That does reset the shot clock. Just Rebels unable to get the ball. Here comes Gomez. Top the key. Work it on the wing. The jump shot from Bateman, no good. Delgadillo with the rebound. Ran into her own player as a pass stolen by Weston. Here come the Rebels in transition. Molly into the lane, splits 2 defenders and lays it in. 36-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Nice move there from Weston as we're going to get a timeout called by the Wildcats as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sing in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. 6:33 left to go in the fourth quarter. Rob, Rebels defense, I think we get a little accustomed to seeing it. They've been phenomenal today. 20 points into the fourth quarter has been great. Delgadillo, very flexible there not to get hurt as Alvarez shot blocked by Weston. Scott with the rebound. She'll slow it down, finds Taylor. Here comes the Rebels back the other way. It's Taylor to Weston, left wing. Gets a screen, will set to the top of the key. Scott finds Taylor. To Argyle. Scott in the right corner. Looking for a teammate. Delgadillo all over her, and she'll draw the foul. I think Delgadillo had the ball, but when Scott rotated away, I think she made it clipped around the arm. Wallenstein will check in for Argyle.
Third foul on Delgadillo. First one of the quarter for the Wildcats. The depth of the Rebels may have a little bit of effect on that, Aaron, because as we said, you've seen 11 different Rebels on the floor.
Taylor spins back. Fresh shot clock to work with after the foul. 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Weston to Taylor on the left wing. Looks off the screen, spins back, hands to Pugmire. She'll attack down the lane. Stops. Shot on the way, no good. Great defense by Hicks. She's able to pull through the rebound. I think she got poked in the eye. Comes Alvarez back the other way down the right wing. Trying to go inside to Delgadillo. A little miscommunication there. As it goes out of bounds across the baseline. Checking back in for the Wildcats is Bateman. She'll replace Hicks, as it looks like Hicks did indeed get poked. Scott to inbound. She'll find Weston. Wallentyne on the left wing. Scott, top of the key. As the Rebels are really trying to get the ball into Taylor, they're going to get a foul against Violet Taylor as it just wasn't there, as Alvarez did a good job fronting the post. It's probably a good foul there from Violet Taylor, as Alvarez would have been off and running.
Violet's third foul, but she picked up 2 of those in the first quarter, so she's done a good job avoiding the fouls since then.
On the wing to Bateman, inside, trying to find a teammate across the team. Instead, it's Taylor. She's going to run by everyone. Right-hand layup is good. And that is the advantage of having the literal fastest girl in the state of Utah history, 100-meter, on your team, as she can turn a steal like that into 2 points by 3 players on defense. 4:49 to go in the fourth quarter. 38-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Delgadillo in that corner. He's going to fire the shot. Back rim and out. As rebound by Weston, and she throws ahead to Wallentyne. She just can't corral it. I think she thought the ball went over her head, didn't want to carry, so she tried to tip it out in front of her, got away from her. Rebels will check Smith and Bray Pugmire in for Haiti and Weston. Love to see the senior Hannah Scott right there telling Bray Pugmire something, as I think Hannah's figured something out defensively that can help Bray. They work it on the wing. This is Landeros. Hands to Gomez. She'll pull up. Right corner 3 on the way. Is back rim and out. Rebound is going to go into the stands. Good hustle there from Alvarez as she goes 5 rows up the bleachers trying to save that ball. Rebels defense has been phenomenal, Rob. 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. 20 points allowed.
When they average 46.
Smith fires ahead to Wallentyne on the right wing. She'll find Taylor top of the key as the Rebels set up the offense. Wallentyne right wing. Inside to Bray Pugmire. Turns up and under move. Right hand shot, no good. Great defense there by Landeros. Here comes Murphy. She's also done a phenomenal job of playing with 3 fouls. She's going to pull up from 3. That rattles around and out. Rebound into the hands of Taylor as Violet pushes it ahead. 2-on-1 for the Rebels. Drops it off to Wallentyne. Tough catch. Shot on the way, no good. As that pass was a little behind Janie. I think she rushed the layup, trying to make sure it didn't get blocked. Here comes Delgadillo. Pulls up at the free throw line. Skip past the corner for Alvarez. Her jumper off. Rebound pulled in by Delgadillo as a pair of 22s battle for it. Her shot, short, rebounded by Scott. Here come the Rebels back the other way as Hannah dribbles by everyone. She's going to take it down the lane. Murphy is displaced. See what they call. I haven't seen.
Looks like they're both looking at each other, but I think they're going to give it as a defensive foul.
That is the right call.
To begin with, the one official called it as a defensive block, but then he let the other official make the call.
Yeah, Hannah kind of dipped that shoulder in. I would agree with that call. I do think that was an offensive foul. Great hustle by, I believe that was Gomez, getting back, getting in position. You don't have to be set, but you have to be vertical and straight up, and I think Hannah lowered that shoulder, and that's why she was called.
Can we get Colin Pace to be the deciding vote on that one? You got 3 officials.
On the wing, this is Bateman. Drives, floats, blocked by Hatch, who's fresh into the ball game, as well as Lundgren and Wilson. Here comes Smith. .38-20 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Smith down the lane, right-hand layup, no good. Good take, just can't finish. Nearly ripped it away. It rolled into the hands of Hicks. From the Wildcats back the other way. Delgadillo fires a pass right into Casey Wilson's hand. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Wilson down the left wing, drops it off to Pugmire. Her shot, no good as Bray rushed it a bit. Smith takes it away. Rebels could slow it down and reset. Hatch catches, right corner to Wilson. She drives, goes inside to Pugmire. She goes off glass and in. That's a good post move there from Bray. Cadence Murphy will push it up the floor for the Wildcats. 2:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Murphy floats it up off the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren for the moment. Murphy diving to keep it alive as Smith takes it away. She'll spin back, avoid some traffic, and the Rebels are off and running. Wilson on the left wing. Back to Smith, top of the key. To Lundgren. Dribbles to the right wing to Hatch, top of the key. Inside to Pugmire, good hands. Tips it right to Wilson, though. She'll catch and shoot. Shot is short. Rebound pulled in by the Wildcats. It'll be a foul called against the Rebels, as that was Bateman looking to take off and go.
Going to give the foul to Bray Pugmire. Looks like her third.
Jolly will check in for Smith. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Wilson, Lundgren, Hatch, Bray Pugmire, and Jolly. 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. Murphy, Alvarez, Gomez, Hicks, and Delgadillo. 1:49 to go. Gomez dribbles, trying to go inside to Delgadillo. Tough catch, shot on the way. Short, rebound pulled in by Murphy. Her shot blocked by Hatch. Hicks will get the rebound. She'll be fouled on the shot, as the Rebels were able to get 2 blocks on that possession. Fortunately, the third was on the arm. Foul was on Hatch.
Hicks is 4 of 6 from the free throw line.
First free throw on the way is good. 40-21 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Hicks back to the line. Shoot the second. One rattles around and falls in. 40-22 as here comes a press from the Wildcats. Stripped away into the hands of Pugmire. As Bray has it, she is hammered on the play.
Coach Lundgren was screaming for a timeout, but couldn't get one.
And that's a good opportunity for the Rebels bench to get some pressure against practice against the press. Hatch catches. She'll survey. Hands it back to Pugmire. Will drive it down the left wing. As she crossed over. Might have been a carry. Either way, it ends up in the hands of the Wildcats as Gomez pushes it ahead, finds Alvarez. Her right-hand layup is good. Here comes the pressure again as Jolly down the right wing. Pugmire, top of the key. They work it to Wilson. To Jolly on the right wing. Wilson, top of the key, thought about the shot instead. Finds Jolly on the right wing. She'll survey. To Wilson, top of the key. Under a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. It's Lundgren. 9 seconds on the shot clock as Hatch turns, looking for a teammate. Back to Lundgren. Catch and shoot. Long 3 on the way. Side rim and out. Pugmire with the rebound, and she got hammered by Brentley Hatch coming into the lane.
Let's see who Cullen calls the foul on, Aaron. Is it going to call it on Brinley?
(40-24) on the Station on Main scoreboard. 39 seconds to go. They lob it into Hatch. She goes to Jolly on the right wing. To Lundgren. To Hatch, right wing. She'll survey from her spot. One dribble trying to go inside to Pugmire, able to do so as Delgadillo reached around. Pugmire rips through as they're going to call probably 3 seconds. Could have called a lot there.
Yep.
22 seconds to go in the fourth quarter as Wilson's going to press. Delgadillo pushes it ahead to Gomez. She'll drive left. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds to go. 40-24. Rebels on top on the Station on Main scoreboard. Trying to go inside to Delgadillo. Right back to Alvarez. Good ball movement. Floater, no good. Rebounded by Hicks. 5 seconds to go as Hicks finds Gomez. She's going to fire the shot. Side rim and out, and the horn is going to go off before someone grabs the rebound, as that will do it for us here from Rich High School. Rebels pick up a 40-24 victory over a top 5 team in the RPI as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 K80Q, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as the girls take care of business 40-24 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels improve to 3-0 in region. And for the Freaky Fast recap, we turn it over to Rob Layson. Rob, how you doing today? I keep asking you that.
I'm still doing great, Aaron. I'm doing much better now after that ball game.
Yeah,
so
that was multitasking. My brain cannot do 2-3 things at once. It has to do one. So, Rob.
Well, the Rebels got off to a slow start. They had the lead 5-4 at the end of the first quarter. Stretched the lead 21-9 at the end of the half thanks to an 11-0 run. I was a little concerned looking at the stats before the game, Aaron. The Wildcats' best quarter is always the fourth. We talked about the Rebel defense holding them to just 20. They only score 6 in that fourth quarter, and the final score 40-24. Rebels 4 of 8 from three-point land. I'm surprised they didn't take more from that, but 50% from three-point land is great. Hicks did get closer to her average thanks to some free throws towards the end, but well done by the Rebel defense and a big win against a divisional opponent, region opponent.
That is your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. When you come back, we'll have your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankham, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankham at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for your Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. And Rob, I think we're in agreement on this one. Go ahead.
Well, I already had written on the back of my score sheet that Molly Weston's 3 in the second quarter would be the play of the game because that seemed to get the Rebels on the roll. The first one she banked in, since the bank's not open on Saturday in Randolph, we'll call the second three-pointer that she hits as the play of the game.
Yeah, that's a huge shot that allowed the Rebels to really breathe. And Molly Weston brings a three-point element to this team. Obviously, other players on this team can hit threes, but if I had to guess, Molly is shooting the best percentage. I don't have the stat right in front of me, but just kind of by the eye test, she's shooting the ball very well this year. And not only is she hitting threes, she's hitting big threes. As when we come back, we'll have your Crawford Troth Player of the Game as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as sing in on 98.3 KADQ.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Have the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for the Crawford Trough Player of the Game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson.
Well, we're going to give it to Haiti Pugmire. 12 points, 8 rebounds, and no personal fouls as she was spending most of her time guarding Millie Hicks, and held her to 2 points in the first half. So, player of the game to Haiti. Well done in the paint.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you add Delgadillo to that mix, too. That's a couple of towers in the paint. She got blocked a couple of times, but she did not quit being aggressive. She kept playing her game and ultimately is awarded with 12 points and a victory for the team. As we come back, we'll have the Summit Pizza pregame show for the boys matchup as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
You hear that? That's the sound your new water makes just before it gets to your bottle. You see, at Little Spring Water, they don't add a thing. It's the purest, cleanest, and healthiest water you could possibly drink. It's nature in a bottle. Little Spring Water is a family-owned and operated bottled water company right here in Utah. Nestled in a beautiful canyon in Bear Lake, this spring has been in the family for 5 generations, and now it can be in yours as well. It's high-quality premium drinking water packaged in a durable, recyclable bottle that won't spill or crack on you and can be refilled multiple times. No chemicals, no additives, just pure, clean, healthy water. And because Little Spring Water is local, you can get it at a fraction of the cost. Look for Little Spring Water at a grocery store near you. If you don't see it, ask your grocer for it by name. Little Spring Water. It's nature in a bottle.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. This next segment of the the Summit Pizza pregame show is brought to you by Little Springs Water, natural mountain spring water. As is part of the Summit Pizza pregame show, Rebels come in 7-4, 1-1 overall in region. The Wildcats 13-1, 3-0. They've been on fire to start the year. As Rob, you've got some stats for us. It looks
they've only lost game in the first game of the season against American Prep Academy. 3-0 in region play, as you mentioned, wins against Manila, Tinnick, and Altamont. They're an offensive powerhouse. They average 66 points a game and almost 30 boards. Rebels only average 60 points and 30 boards, so only a 6-point difference. But watch the Wildcats play the last several years, and they know how to shoot, that's for sure.
Yeah, so last year the game came down to overtime, and pretty much the Wildcats had a chance on a fast break to lay it in. As they missed the layup, and the Rebels were able to take advantage and win the game in overtime. So for the Rebels, you know how good this Wildcat team is. You know how close these games are. I'm expecting a really good one again here, as the Rebels defense is going to have to come to play. 66 points is nothing to scoff at, as it's a very high number. Rebels defense will have to hold them under that as they try to win this ball game. We come back, we'll hear from this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week. That's Drake Weston, as you're watching the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
Here with this week's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week, that's Drake Weston. Drake, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. So you guys are coming off of a week where you pick up 3 wins at the Fossil Country Classic over Farson, Kemmer, and Big Piney. Just talk about what this weekend meant for you guys as a team.
Meant a lot to us. We knew that we had to win these 3 games to kind of get back on track. Like our last couple games, we haven't been playing very good, but these last 3 games kind of gave us a boost and gave us some more confidence, and we're playing really good right now.
Speaking of playing really good, you had 27 points, 3 off of 30. Of course, you made the joke, couldn't hit one more for 30, but that's still a crazy amount of points. Take me through what your night was like, and did it feel like everything was going in out of your hand?
Yeah, I just had the confidence. So every time I shot it, it was going to go in the hoop, and our style of offense, we're running the floor right now, trying to spread the floor and just off of rebounds. And you got Jaden Desch and Jaden Cornea and Carson and a bunch of those other guys, Carter, that can, when you're running the floor, and they can find you and hit you for when you're going down the court and reward you. So I got to give to those guys for that night. So
let's go ahead and flash back to the fall where you were part of the 8-man state football team where you guys won the title. We've already done our interview for the football program, but for this week's program, go ahead and take me through what it meant to you to win that championship and also have an opportunity at a second one coming up.
Yeah, so as kids, I'd always dreamed about winning a state title and holding that trophy. And when we beat Water Canyon and then went to play Monticello, I knew that we were going to get them, and it was just a special moment for me, and just glad we got it.
So if you had to pick between one to have happen in a game, buzzer beater 3, kick return touchdown.
Kick return touchdown.
Off air, we talked a lot about how you wanted to get one. You finally got one against Water Canyon in the semifinal football playoff game. What did that mean to you to be able to take that kick back to the house?
It meant a lot. I set a goal with me and Coach Perry. He'd always bet me that he'd buy me a pack of Mountain Dew if I got one, and it finally happened. And yeah, he bought me some Mountain Dew after that one. So
must have been the best tasting Mountain Dew ever. So junior year, what are some of your academic goals for the rest of your high school career?
Just to stay eligible and make sure I stay on the Honor Society and have good grades by the end of the year.
Take me through some of your athletic goals. You have a year and a half left of school. What are some athletic goals you want to accomplish?
Another state title in football, and then hopefully get one in basketball.
So what do you do in your free time?
My free time, I'm on our family ranch working about every day. In the summer, we're pretty busy with haying and just with cows and stuff like that.
One final question for you. What should the world know about Drake Weston?
I'm a hard worker, and watch out for Drake Weston.
I want to thank Drake Weston for being a part of today's T7 Propane Standout Student of the Week interview on the Summit Pizza pregame show. When we come back, we'll have some keys to today's matchup as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. We'll be right back after this.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast. We're going to go to the Bear Lake Realty fan cam. We're going to get a chance to do it in the girls' game. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888, 435-946-8888, or visit bearlakerealty.com. Now it is time for the Ellingford Brothers keys to today's matchup, and for that, we are going to turn it over to Rob Leifson.
Aaron, I'd say number one is a little bit of home cooking. They haven't been here since last year. No pun intended, but got to feed off the crowd and the band. It's nice to be home on your own floor. Number two, you have got to slow down Sean Du Bois. He averages nearly a double-double, 18 points and 9 rebounds a game. You got to keep him a little bit below his average. Rebel balance is going to be key. You've got 4 different players that are averaging double figures. That is key, in my opinion, to be able to beat the Wildcats. And the fourth quarter. Hottest quarter for the Wildcats, the coldest quarter for the Rebels, and that becomes a challenge if this is a tight game down the stretch.
Yeah, see, I think that's that last stat for the Rebels needs a little bit of
clarification. I realize
a couple of games have been way out of hand for the Rebels, and like last night, the starters didn't touch the floor during the fourth quarter, and if you're blowing teams out, that is going to be probably your weakest quarter. So. But that's something to keep in mind, though, if you're the Rebels defensively. You got to be ready in that fourth quarter, as they're going to keep coming at you. And a team that could score in the fourth quarter is a dangerous team because they're not out of it. You could be up 10, and suddenly they go on a 10-0 run. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, it's a tie game. So if you're the Rebels, you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared to play some defense today because you don't want to try to get into a shootout. If you can keep them off their average and try to keep this in the 50 to 60-point range, I think the Rebels have a better shot of winning this one. Not that they can't put up points, but when you start letting points go in at that rate, they kind of start to roll downhill, and both of these teams could very well put up 70 tonight.
Now the Wildcats had to get them on a roll, and that's not what you want to see.
And we're going to head to the team intro for the 2023-2024 Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team.
Carter Grohl, sophomore, guard. I'm Riker Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard. Jet Holmes, sophomore, guard.
Drake Weston, junior, point guard.
Jaden Desch, shooting guard, senior. Ridge Lundgren, sophomore, guard.
Noah Perry, senior, power forward.
I'm Jaden Cornea. I'm senior, and I play point guard.
My name is Taylor Walker. I'm a senior, and I play forward.
I'm Carter Hoffman. I'm a junior, and I play guard.
Carter Scott, sophomore, guard.
My name is Tiny Pace. I am a junior, and I play center and post.
My name is Dylan Wasden, sophomore, forward.
Carson Muirbrook, senior, center.
Dylan Fonsbeck, sophomore, forward. Aiden Weston, sophomore and guard.
Cade Nelson, sophomore, forward.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. As it's about time for your starting lineups, we are going to turn it over in about a minute to the public address announcer. That is Principal Jesse Calder, as he'll have your starting lineups for this contest.
A little shout out, Aaron, to Riker Hoffman. Had a birthday yesterday, but also had surgery from an injury from football, so our prayers and thoughts with him with a quick recovery.
Yeah, it's tough to see Riker in the sling right now, but I'm glad that he got that shoulder fixed, get it taken care of right now. not that he doesn't love basketball, but I know talking to him that I think football is his favorite sport that he likes to play. So I'm glad he's going to be back in time for the football season, as he's going to have a big season ahead of him, as he's probably going to be the Rebels, one of their top receivers as well as one of their top safeties. We are going to turn it over to public address now for Jess Calder.
We've already had the national anthem tonight, so we will start with the visitors from Wendover. First off, number 3, Trey Sangaro. Number 5, Raul Valle. Number 11, Efren Del Muro. Number 14, Sean Du Bois. And number 25, Kevin Gonzalez. And now for the Ridge Rebels. Number 5, Blake West. Number 11, James Fish. Number 15, James Cornea. Number 23, Carter Hoffman. And number 34, Marcy Gilbert.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Those are your starting lineups for today's matchup. Brought to you by Little Springs Water, as we will recap the starting lineups for the Wildcats. You got number 3, senior Trey Tangero. Number 5, junior Raul Valle. Number 11, sophomore Efren Del Muro. Number 14, senior Sean Du Bois. And junior number 25, Kevin Gonzalez. As those are your starting 5 for the Wildcats. For the Rebels, number 5, junior Drake Weston. Number 23, junior Carter Hoffman. Senior number 34, Carson Muirbrook. Senior number 15, Jaden Cornea, and senior number 11, Jaden Desch. As I am ready for this one, I hope you are too, Rob. I hope you are at home, as this one is going to be a fantastic matchup between two teams here on the floor here in Randolph, as in a fantastic matchup to start the game. The ball gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be Rebels basketball. Weston will inbound in front of his bench. Cornea will walk it up the floor. Rebels have the first possession of the game. Wildcats come out in man-to-man defense. Desch hands to Weston as he's attacking downhill. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Gonzalez as he's looking for a teammate. Finds Tangeros. Here come the Wildcats back offensively on the wing. This is number 5, Valle. His shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Tangero. Valle gets it back. He'll attack into the lane, drops it off inside to Gonzalez. Using some space to clear. He misses. Desch on the rebound. Here come the Rebels off and running. Throw ahead to Hoffman as he's able to keep it alive. Great job there. Desch, top of the key, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Del Muro as he's going to lead the break. 7:14 to go in the first quarter. Still tied 0-0 as Tangero spins in the lane. Pump fakes to Gonzalez. Back to Del Muro, right wing. In the corner. That's Du Bois as he buries the 3. That's all the space he needs to knock it down. Here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Hoffman. Thought about it. Instead, drives into the paint, hands off to Muirbrook. He'll attack. Left-hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Du Bois. Tangero works it on the wing to Du Bois. He's going to drive right towards the baseline, spins back. Gonzalez finds Del Muro, top of the key, as he clears out. Wildcats will reset. They lead 3-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Tangero has it on the right wing. He'll survey. This is Valle, drives left. Goes to Gonzalez, short post on the left wing side as he's going to fade away. That's a tough shot as he makes it. 5-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Wildcats on top here as Cornea walks up the floor to Weston on the left wing inside to Muirbrook. So he looks to attack. Nice move there. Can't quite finish as the rebound battled for. They call it traveling violation. Tough break for the Wildcats as Muirbrook came down on top of Du Bois as he fell down. It'll be Rebels basketball under the hoop. 6:06 to go in the first quarter. It'll be Desch to inbound. Surveys, tosses it up top to Weston. So he drives right into the paint, slows it down to Hoffman, middle of the paint. As he attacks Muirbrook, thought about the 3, instead looks to attack to Desch. Drives left into the paint, down the lane, kicks it to Cornea, to Weston, top of the key. 18 seconds to go in the shot clock as that's deflected off the rim on the pass. Would it have been fitting if our first basket of the game came on a deflected pass? Instead, it's Valle. Drives right into the lane, doesn't stop, layup is good. 7-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Cornea hands it to Weston. Goes to Muirbrook. He's going to pull up from 15. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Del Muro. As here comes Tangero. Up the floor, Wildcats lead 7-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Gonzalez, uncontested layup is good. And we are going to get a timeout called by the Rebels bench as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote. 307-789-5202.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ. 9-0 run to start for the Wildcats. Rebels just haven't gotten some shots to fall yet. As Cornea, he'll walk it up the floor. Hoffman in the corner. They go inside to Desch as he catches, looking to attack, fades away, shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Gonzalez. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. It's Del Muro. Has it poked away as Tangero saves it. Del Muro into the lane, floats one up. That's short. Rebound poked around to the Wildcats. Valle goes to Del Muro. Surveys, attacks the key, floats it up. That's no good. Rebound pulled in by Gonzalez as he's blocked from behind, but Gonzalez will shoot 2 free throws. The Rebels could be unhappy about that foul, but they gave up 2 offensive rebounds, and when a player gets positioned like that, you're going to get that call.
Foul's going to be on Carson Muirbrook, his first free throws of the ball game.
Gonzalez to the line to shoot. First free throw on the way, rattles around and out. 9-0 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard for the Wildcats as Gonzalez steps back to the line, looking to make it double digits with 4:27 to go in the first quarter. Second free throw on the way. It rattles around and out as Rebels catch a break there. Throw ahead to Hoffman on the right wing. He crosses over into the paint. Pass to Muirbrook to Weston. Desch catches. He's going to fire the left wing 3. That's in. Big shot there from Jaden Desch. Good pass from Weston on the extra. 9-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. See if that kind of gets the Rebels going as Tangero, top of the key, gets a screen, drives left, pulls up for 3, looking to answer back. That's short. Rebounded by Weston. Here come the Rebels back the other way. As he'll slow down, wait for some teammates, drives right into the paint to Hoffman. Catches top of the key, looking to attack down the lane. Left-hand layup, no good, but Carter draws the foul and will shoot 2 free throws.
Efren Del Muro with the first foul for the Wildcats.
Hoffman, first free throw on the way is good. Checking in the ball game for the Wildcats, number 14, Sean DuBois checks back in, as well as number 23, Eric Rodriguez. Hoffman back to the line to shoot the second. On the way, rattles around, falls in, 9-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren's going to check in for Hoffman. .352 to go in the first quarter, 9-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels are going to have to get it done on the defensive end to try to get back into this one as Valle walks it up the floor on the wing to Tangero. He'll survey. Shot on the way, short as the rebound pulled in by Cornea as he tries to split a couple of defenders, able to do so. Here come the Rebels. Down the lane to Muirbrook. Spins underneath the hoop. His right-hand layup no good. Gets his own board. Top of the key to Lundgren, fires the three. That's going to rattle out. No good. Rebound battled for. Weston comes away with it as he'll slow it down. Rebels, good work on the offensive boards there. Lundgren into the paint. Finds Meerbrook, short right corner. He drives into the paint using his body. Fouled on the shot. Will not fall, but Meerbrook will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as the Rebels been much more poised offensively here.
Absolutely. Foul's going to be on Sean Du Bois, and that could be one of the things that could keep him a little bit slower than his average, is a little bit of foul trouble.
It's Meerbrook to the line to shoot the first free throw. Ball on the way is good.
Frozen rope from Carson.
9-6 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:11 to go in the first quarter. Meerbrook back to the line to shoot the second. On the way, it is good. Checking the ball game for the Rebels. Hoffman will replace Weston, and Noah Perry will replace Carson Meerbrook. 9-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels have countered a 9-0 run with a 7-0 run of their own. Tangero, as him and Del Muro played catch in the backcourt. Tangero will take the point. Go inside, this is Dubois. Shot on the way, short, rebound pulled in by the Wildcats. They flip it up, no good. Ball will stay with the Wildcats, as that was Rodriguez who had the opportunity. He kind of rushed it and it went out of bounds. Del Muro to inbound to the left of the Rebels hoop. 2:56 to go in the first quarter, 9-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Del Muro looking to get it in, lobs it high, pass deflected out of bounds by Lundgren. Great defensive play there by Ridge. 2:55 to go in the first quarter, 9-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As Tangero will inbound across from the Rebels bench. He finds Del Muro and the Wildcats into the offense. Drives left into the paint, floats it up. He makes it on the nice floater there from about 5 feet out. Here comes Cornea. He drives into the paint, his right hand layup, good, and one, Jaden Cornea. As he attacks off the made basket, opportunity to cut it to a 1-point game.
Foul's going to be on Eric Rodriguez, his first.
Checking the ball game for the Wildcats, number 21, Damian Rodriguez, he'll replace Tangero. Cornea to the line to shoot the and one free throw. Ball on the way, rattles around and rolls in for the Rebels. 11-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5 for 5 from the free throw line, has really pulled themselves back into this one. 11-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. They were down 9-0 at one point. As Valle, he's going to draw the foul there. Make that Del Muro, as he blew by Hoffman. Hoffman's going to pick up the foul.
Carter's first, second on the Rebels.
Del Muro will shoot 2 with 2:33 to go in the first quarter. First one on the way is good. 12-10 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:33 left to go in the first quarter. Del Muro back to the line to shoot. Second one on the way. Rattles around and out as Lundgren skies for the board. Here come the Rebels back the other way. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. You can believe it after the start they had. If they get a three-pointer here, they're going to be on top. Desch drives left into the paint. Takes the contact, finishes the layup. Tough move there from Jaden Desch as he ties it 12-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. This is Valle. Del Muro on the wing. Top the key. This is Du Bois. Hands it to Damian Rodriguez. He finds Eric Rodriguez. Del Muro drives left, top of the key. To Du Bois. He's going to fire the three. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Damian Rodriguez. He brought it down. Stolen by Hoffman. Tries to throw it ahead. Tipped away. That's tipped into the hands of Lundgren as he spins. Layup is good. What a move there by Ridge Lundgren. 14-12 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels take their first lead of the game. Del Muro inside to Du Bois. Spins back. Shot is deflected. They're going to call a foul against Perry.
Noah's first.
It'll be 2 free throws for Du Bois. Another routine, couple dribbles with that right hand. First free throw on the way is good. This is a very good Wendover, free throw shooting Wendover team, as they came into the weekend shooting 75%, as Tanjero is going to check back in for Damian Rodriguez, the freshman, getting some good minutes there for this Wildcat team. Free throw on the way as the boy rattles it in, goes 2 for 2 from the line. Rebels push it up the floor. This is Cornea. Crosses over, finds Lundgren. Thought about the shot, instead will attack. His right-hand layup blocked underneath as Hoffman rips it away. His layup is good. Great play there by Carter as he ripped the ball away from a Wildcat, lays it in. 16-14 on the Station on Main scoreboard as we are going to get timeout called by the Wildcats as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Playing Stars broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball. Sorry about that. Online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It will be Wildcat basketball, 16-14, Rebels on top here with a minute 17 to go in the first quarter. Still Murrow on the wing. He surveys. Back, shot on the way is short. Is going to go out of bounds off of Desch, as that was good hustle by the Wildcats to keep it alive. Still inbound to the left of the Rebels hoop. It's Del Murro wide open for three. He drills it. 17-16 on the Station on Main scoreboard. From the Rebels back the other way, Hoffman down the baseline as he continues to dribble. Drops it off inside to Perry. Out to Cornea. One more to Desch. Stolen by Valle as he double dribbles. As the Wildcat contingent did not agree with that call. It would be Rebels basketball out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. Still inbound to Lundgren. Zone for the Wildcats. They work atop the key to Cornea. Picks up his dribble, finds Hoffman. Drives right to Lundgren, fires the shot on the way, is good. Nice answer back there from the Rebels. They retake the lead. On the Station on Main scoreboard, 19-17. Looking to answer back, it's Valle. He does, as the shooting here. Both teams shooting the lights out here in the first quarter, 20-19 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 11 seconds to go. Cornea down the lane. Hoffman, right corner three on the way. Rattles around and out. Rebound pulled in by Tanjero. His pass behind Valle as he's fouled by Cornea, but that's not a bad foul from Jaden Cornea. 2.3 seconds to go. No free throws, but it would have been a layup for the the Wildcats back the other way as Weston's going to check in for Cornea. 2.3 seconds left to go. So the Rebels don't want to foul here. The Wildcats looking to get a good shot. You have plenty of time. Tanjero, top of the key, nearly loses. Going to have to fire from half court, off the back rim, and out. As that looked good out of the hand as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing at 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast. We're heading to the second quarter, 20-19 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels trail by 1. But that's a lot better than where it could have been, Rob. They were down 9-0 at one point before Coach Cornea called a timeout. And since then, the Rebels have outscored the Wildcats 19-11.
Yeah, we still got to look out for that three-pointer. They're wide open on that behind the arc. That cannot continue to happen. The Wildcats were 3 of 9 from three-point land, but they were wide open looks.
5 on the floor for the Rebels. Desch, Lundgren, Weston, Hoffman, and Muirbrook. 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. Del Muro, Valle, Tangero, Eric Rodriguez, as well as Du Bois. This is Del Muro on the right wing. Surveys, goes right back to Valle. 5 on 5 in the post as he goes against Weston. Inside to Du Bois. Lays it in. That's a good find. 22-19 on the station on main scoreboard as the Rebels go ahead to Lundgren. Hoffman right wing to Desch, top of the key. Wildcats are in a zone. They fired inside to Lundgren. Tough catch as that's going to go out of bounds off of the Rebels. The Wildcats basketball. 22-19. 7:35 to go in the second quarter. Del Muro will walk it up the floor. Tangero catches on the right wing. He surveys. This is Eric Rodriguez. Go back to Del Muro. Drives left into the paint. Drops it off inside. Stolen by Muirbrook. As he throws it ahead to Weston. Finds Desch. Right corner 3 on the way. Good and one. Jaden Desch as he's fouled on the jumper. That is a mistake from the Wildcats. 22-22 on the station on main scoreboard. Desch looking to give the Rebels the lead. As you remember last year, Desch in the final minutes of regulation was able to hit back-to-back three-pointers that brought the Rebels back from down 6.
Fouls on Trey Tangero. His name's Trey and his number's 3, Aaron. Just trying to make sure you understand.
I think we had one of those last year, except his last name was Walker. Back to Del Muro. Valle. Behind the back dribble, crosses over top the key into the lane, floats it up, rattles around, no good. Rebound battled for, saved into the hands of Hoffman. Great hands from Carter. Here come the Rebels running, finds Lundgren. Attacks down the lane, right hand layup, no good. Muirbrook with the board, up and under move. His layup is good. Nice move there from Carson Muirbrook. Puts the Rebels on top, 25-22 on the station on main scoreboard. Valle finds Del Muro, his three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound battled for, pulled in by Muirbrook. Here comes Desch. Rebels off and running. As he stops, finds Muirbrook. Thought about the three, is going to be called for a traveling violation. Jaden Cornea will replace his Jaden brethren in Desch. This is to be Wildcats basketball. 25-22, 6:27 to go in the second quarter. This game's been back and forth. Every bit of what we thought it would be to start. Be Valle. Dribbles to the right wing. Continues to drive. That's poked out of bounds by Weston. Sub coming in for the Wildcats is Damian Rodriguez. He'll replace Tangero. Also back into the game is Kevin Gonzalez for the Wildcats. This is Valle to inbound across from the Rebels bench. Finds Del Muro in the backcourt on an inbounds play. That is all right. He finds Eric Rodriguez. Inside, this is Kevin Gonzalez, double teamed. Back to Rodriguez. Fires the three. That's good. Every time one of these teams gets a little bit of separation, the other one comes right back. 25-25 on the station on main scoreboard as it's Weston. This pass to Cornea. Left wing to Muirbrook. Looking to attack. Trying to attack. It's stripped out of bounds. Will be off of the Wildcats. 5:53 to go in the second quarter. 25-25. 19 seconds to go on the shot clock as it'll be Lundgren to inbound. Finds Hoffman in the corner. Back to Lundgren. Open shot on the way. Rattles around. Muirbrook with the board. Goes back up with it. No good, but was fouled on the shot. Will shoot 2 free throws. I think Carson's upset with himself there.
He knew he had that one. Foul's going to go on Kevin Gonzalez, his first.
Carson will always let you know when he thinks he should have had an and one. As he goes to the line, shoots the free throw on the way, is good. 26-25 on the station on main scoreboard as Muirbrook back to the line to shoot the second.
I'm biting my tongue, Aaron.
into the routine on the way. As 27-25, Rebels will get a sub as Desch will come in for Hoffman.
Didn't want to say it, but the Rebels are perfect from the free throw line, and I knew as soon as I was going to say it, that one would be missed. But Carson takes it.
See, that's a pro move, Rob. You wait till after the 2 free throws have been shot to mention it. Del Muro on the wing. Surveys from the right side of the floor. This is Gonzalez, top of the key, as he loses it to Cornea, takes it away. Down the lane, Euro step as he goes around. Del Muro lays it in as that was a beautiful play. Here come the Wildcats back the other way, nearly taken away. Del Muro almost had it poked away by Cornea. 29-25 on the station on main scoreboard. As Gonzalez, top of the key, this is Valle. Continues to survey. He's going to fire the 3. That's off the side rim. Lundgren with the rebound. He's going to push. Throws it ahead to Weston as he surveys. Right-hand layup is good as Drake takes the contact, bangs it in. We're going to get a timeout, and as we do, we're going to check out the Stacey's Repair instant replay with the Euro step. Jaden Cornea, you're watching T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. 31-25 with 5 minutes even to go in the second quarter.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. Let's check out that Jaden Cornea Euro step one more time. So that's a tremendous move in the lane as he had a defender in his face and pretty good defending position, just a better move. Sometimes better offense beats good defense. It'll be out of bounds under the hoop. Del Muro will inbound to Valle. Weston showing a little fake pressure. He's going to walk back. Del Muro will walk it up the floor for the Wildcats. 4:55 to go in the second quarter. As Del Muro crosses over into the paint, drops it off inside to Gonzalez as he's going to be fouled on the play, but he was fouled on the floor. If you're Carson, you got caught in the air. You fouled him for sure, but didn't foul him on the shot.
Carson's second foul, so they're going to slip Noah Perry in for him. Can't bite on that pump fake.
Tangiero to inbound. Finds Du Bois. His shot is good as Lundgren was all over him. He does not need very much space. 31-27 as the Rebels push it across the timeline. It's Lundgren. They go to Desch. To Cornea. Lundgren catches, thought about the 3. Instead it'll go to Desch. He fires, top of the key, 3 on the way. Rattles out. Rebound pulled in, stripped away by Cornea. Ooh. That's a tough call against Jaden Cornea, to say the least.
And that's his second foul.
That makes it even worse. Not trying to criticize officials. That's a tough call to make, but see that one on our side. It was called by the trail official, too, which I think makes it sting even more, as Tangiero, right wing. Del Muro, top of the key. He attacks. He's going to pull up. That shot is off. Rebound pulled in by Hoffman. Here come the Rebels the other way as Carter looks to push. Crosses over. He's going to hand to Lundgren. Surveys. Crosses over into the paint. His layup on the way is good. What a move that was from Lundgren as he nearly had it taken away. Strong enough to keep the grip. Throw ahead pass to Valle. Spins back in that corner down the baseline as he's going to fade away. That's a tough shot.
Shooter's touch on that one for sure.
As he had Weston all over him, Desch. Pump fakes, thought about it. Instead goes to Hoffman. He drives baseline. Stepped out of bounds trying to find Desch. 33-29 on the station on main scoreboard. 3:37 to go in the second quarter. Valle will walk it up the floor to Del Muro. They go inside to Du Bois, one-on-one with Hoffman. Fades away, that's in and out. As Dash pulls in the board, here come the Rebels back the other way. 3:25 to go in the second quarter. 33-29 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Lundgren has it. Wildcats are going to go to zone here as Weston catches on the wing. Surveys to Hoffman, right elbow. Backdoor to Desch. She makes a tough catch, up and under move, lays it in. Gets a great play by Jaden Desch. Showing patience there as Weston nearly steals it on the inbounds. Here comes Valle. In that left corner, trying to go inside to Du Bois, able to do so there. Du Bois up and under move against Hoffman. Hoffman stays good, strips it away from him. Ball's on the floor. Perry picks it up, trying to find Lundgren. It hits the ref. Ref was in bounds. As that should count. If the ref was in bounds, that should count. As the Rebels faithful have some. They have a gripe there, but the back official says that official was out of bounds.
I thought it was a great pass. Right off his back.
It's a bank pass.
You bet.
As Perry tried to find Lundgren. It'll be Valle, Tangero. To Du Bois. To Gonzalez. This is Valle, drives into the paint. As he's going to get the bump call against Weston.
That's Drake's first, I believe. Third on the Rebels in the quarter.
2:31 to go here in the second quarter, 35-29. Tangero to inbound. So go Valle on the right wing, fakes the shot. Goes to the corner for Tangero, right back to Valle on the right wing. They're trying to go inside to Gonzalez. Able to do so there, he fades, that's gonna be off. Rebound battled for, Lundgren comes back for it as it's stripped away from him. Ball on the floor, Perry and Hoffman hit the floor as the Rebels are gonna get a timeout. Guys, we get some ugly business going on here. As the Rebels are going to walk back to their bench, refs will sort this out. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as watching online at mylocalradio.com, listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. It'll be Rebels basketball as the officials talk it over. There's a Rebels timeout. See if anything comes from that or they just play on. Looks like they're going to play on, but the officials are talking it over. I think they're going to try to keep the temperature in check here, as I think that was just kind of players going for the ball. And got a little chippy there down at the bottom of the pile. You know, that happens in football all the time, Rob, but because you can't see it, nobody notices. In basketball, you happen to just be 5 players on the floor and everyone can see it. Weston on the right wing to Desch, free throw line. Inside to Perry, his layup no good. Great defense there by Gonzalez. Here comes Tangero back the other way. Ooh. Inside to Gonzalez, his layup attempt no good. Rebound punched away. They're going to call a foul against the Rebels. They missed a backcourt violation as Del Muro was not in position. That's a tough break for the Rebels.
Going to give the foul to Noah Perry, his second.
1:53 to go. Tangero finds Del Muro on the left wing. Tangero in the corner. Back to Del Muro, left wing. They work it around to Valle. Crosses over, top of the key. Into the lane, pass fake. That's going to be the foul against Perry as he came down with that one. It'll send Valle to the line to shoot 2 free throws. I think Noah Perry earned every single cent of that foul right there.
Got to stay on the floor for that pump fake.
Valle to shoot 2 free throws. First one on the way, rattles out as that foul from Perry probably saves a point. Daniel Smith checking in for the Rebels.
Carson's got 2 and Noah's got 3, so that's why you're seeing Daniel.
Valle back to the line. Second free throw on the way is good. 35-30 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Desch will walk it up the floor. Minute 39 to go in the second quarter. 35-30 as Lundgren allows his teammates to set up the offense. Weston goes to Smith at the free throw line. Surveys to Lundgren. Catch and shoot 3 on the way. Back rim and out. Rebound. Battled for by 3 Rebels as Hoffman comes away with it. Desch finds Weston in the corner. His 3 on the way. No good. Desch comes away with the board. As he surveys back to Smith. Rebels will reset. It's a great job there by Desch and Smith just to reset the offense for the Rebels as Lundgren has it on the left wing. Desch catches free throw line. Smith catch and shoot. Left corner 3's good. Daniel Smith off the bench bangs home a 3. Rebels go up by 8. 53 seconds to go in the half. Tangiero. Valle. Dribbles into the paint. Pass stolen by Hoffman. Looks ahead. He has Desch all alone. Get your cameras out. Oh, Desch got blocked by the rim. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. Du Bois lays it in. As that's tough for the Rebels. Desch went for the exclamation point. Wildcats get 2 coming back the other way. Hoffman in the corner. Goes to Desch at the elbow. Lundgren to Weston. Back to Lundgren. Desch, Weston in the corner. Rebels can hold for the final shot if they choose. 15 seconds to go as Smith has it on the right wing. Hoffman is left open. He's going to turn and fire. Back rim and out. Rebound pulled in by the Wildcats. They got 3 to work with. Del Muro pushes up the floor, floats it up. That's off back rim and out. As the Rebels are going to walk into the locker room with a 38-32 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as singing on 98.3 KADQ.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
The word commitment means that you are dedicated to a cause. At Rich High School and throughout the Rich School District, commitment is something you see everywhere you go. We have a long-standing reputation for quality education and outstanding personal achievement for Rich students. We appreciate every individual that works throughout the district to create an environment where it is fun to learn, where we're proud to do our best. Rich School District, providing quality education for the future.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for the Hometown Drive-In halftime show as it is 38-30. Rebels on top on the Station on Main scoreboard. When we come back, we'll hear an interview with head coach of the Rich Rebels varsity basketball team, Lex Corney, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
The team at T7 Propane in Woodruff is always cheering for the Rich Rebels, in sports, in the classroom, and in life. For quality professional propane service, call T7 Propane in Woodruff, 435-793-4208.
You're the head coach of the Rich Rebels boys varsity basketball team. That's Lex Cornea. Coach Cornea, how you doing today?
Doing well, Aaron.
So you guys went to Tabiona. It's a tough place to play on the road. Unfortunately, they ended up getting you guys. Just kind of give me some of your thoughts of the game.
Well, we just told our players. I think we were the only ones who thought we were going to go to Tabby and get a win. I think what happened down there is what most people expected. Tabiona is tough to play at. And, I look at our two teams, and it should be a series that we split and probably home and home this year. But it does keep the momentum with them and put the pressure on us. They were a 1 seed. We had a really, good opportunity to climb up the RPI rankings, which is getting close enough to March now that, that's something that is moving ever closer to the forefront of what you're looking at. So missed opportunities, and most of them were within our control. I mean, they got 17 points off of 18 offensive rebounds. That is huge. Offensively, we didn't play that poorly. A lot of the shots we missed were kind of deflected or blocked or, somehow altered by their post play. But, it was a missed opportunity. We didn't play as well as we thought we might, and hopefully it makes these guys hungry. It's either that or have them put their heads down, which, my goodness, it's too early to put our heads down after a loss in Tabiona in early January.
So you guys are going to make another road trip, this time out to Altamont. What can you guys learn from this past road trip to Tabiona that you can take with you to Altamont?
Well, I think the first thing we learn is that, every game's new and you don't get to step off the bus with the last game's momentum. I mean, we played really well against Big Piney, and I think in our guys' heads we were very loose last week at practice, which can be a good thing, but I think we went in a little overconfident thinking that shots were going to fall the way they had been falling for 3 days over in the Kemmer tournament, and that's not the case. So, I think they know we've got to control what we can control. That's pace of the game, and that's physicality and making sure they only get one look at the basket on every possession. So, I think it can be a good thing if we make it a good thing for us.
Saturday, you guys will get Wendover. They'll have to do the traveling, as it'll be only your second home game of the year, if you can believe that. As a coach, what does it mean to finally get back home and play on your home floor?
Well, it's great, and we wish we had more home games. The schedule didn't quite work that way this year, but the state tournament is not played in our gym. And so we have to be comfortable getting on a bus and going and getting in somebody else's gym and playing well and executing. So it is nice to be home, though, and I think these guys, it's about time for them. And, a good Wendover team, it couldn't have come at a better time. So they've got a kid that's averaging 18.2, and the DuBois kid, it seems like they always just reload at Wendover. They've got quick guards that can shoot, and, just when you get one graduated and you think you have a breath against them for the next year, you see them at summer, and they've got a kid that looks exactly the same. So Coach Murphy does a great job down there. They're the 2 seed right now in the RPI. So another opportunity to really climb with a win. And I think these guys after Tabby know what it feels like to have a lost opportunity. And I think we'll be much more focused, centered, aggressive on Saturday night.
What do you want to see from your team out of this weekend? Obviously, it's going to be a tough travel day on Friday. Hopefully the weather holds up and we're not stuck again. But also the same breath, you're going to get another really good Wendover team.
I think we need to be more resilient is what I see. When things are going our way, we are a team that can, pile on 14 points consecutively and really bust a game open. It's the other side of that. When things go against us on 2 or 3 straight possessions, I didn't think we really had the fight back that we needed, especially in the second half in that third quarter. We had 3 straight empty trips, and we gave up 9 points on the other end, 2 threes and an and one. Well, you can't do that. And we had no response as the momentum swung their way. Nobody kind of gritted their teeth and said, we are getting the ball back right now. You're not getting points. So just resiliency and kind of playing the whole game, 4 quarters. And that's what it's going to take on Saturday night. And I do think that, Wendover, Tabby, Panguitch, those are teams that are going to be playing on the right side of the bracket in the last 3 days of the state tournament. So, and we have the fortunate setup of seeing good teams in our region. And I think there's regions that don't have that. So, every night, even Altamont, they played Wendover to a 2-point game for 3 quarters. And then it kind of, Wendover was able to gap it, but there's not a team to sleep on, and that's a challenge. But it's also a good thing. It sharpens us up, and we have to be sharp.
We want to thank Coach Lex Cornea for being a part of today's pregame the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital Coaches Show on the Hometown Drive-In Halftime Show. When we come back, we'll have some first half highlights for you as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Established in 1872, Woodruff, Utah has a long history of good neighbors helping each other succeed. Woodruff was built with hard work, integrity, and a sense of community that can be felt every time you visit. We have always celebrated all students in academics and extracurricular activities, and we cheer on our rich rebels. Woodruff, Utah, a great place to live.
Whether you're recovering from an injury, just had surgery, or you're dealing with a chronic condition, Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. In addition to the top-of-the-line facilities, we are the only physical therapy clinic in Southwest Wyoming with a full-size therapy pool and spa for aquatic-based treatment. Call today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The Hometown Drive-In has been helping families celebrate and create happy memories at beautiful Bear Lake for generations. With amazing burgers, fries, and other Hometown Drive-In favorites, the food is always delicious and everyone in the family will find something they love. Whenever you're at Bear Lake, make sure you stop. Beautiful blue water and Bear Lake raspberry shakes have been making people smile for generations. Put a smile on your face at the Hometown Drive-In, Bear Lake.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It's time for some first half highlights for you, brought to you by the town of Woodruff on the Hometown Drive-In halftime show. For that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson. Rob?
Well, Aaron, the Rebels got smacked 9-0 run to start the game, and then they came back with a 7-0 run of their own, and then since then it's been a battle. Rebels shoot 31% from the floor in the first half, 9 of 30 from two-point range, 4 of 12 from three-point land, and they are perfect from the free throw line, 7-7. Wendover 8 of 18 from inside the arc, 4 of 11. So both teams have made the same number of threes. They're shooting overall 41%, but only 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Rebounds are even at 18, and your leading scorers, Jaden Desch with 11, Carson Muirbrook with 6, Ridge Lundgren with 7, Jaden Corney with 5, Drake Weston's got 2, Daniel Smith 3, and Carter Hoppin 4 for 38 points. Du Bois is with 11 so far in the first half, Valley with 8, Del Muro with 6, Kevin Gonzalez with 4, and Damian Rodriguez with 3 for a total of 32. And as far as turnovers, this has been a helter-skelter. Kind of hard to keep everything in check, Aaron, on the stat sheet, but neither team having a lot of trouble with turnovers.
No, I was going to say it was a very clean half for both teams. 38-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard, as a little bit of a point swing at the end. Of course, you know, people might be upset for Desch going for that dunk, but I actually like the aggressiveness there. If he does jam that home, the Rebels go up 10. That's an exclamation point, and this place goes absolutely berserk, and that would help the Rebels, I think, out. As you can make up 2 points at any time. If you're the Rebels, they're able to do so very easily, as it's 38-32 to start the third quarter. It's Weston, top of the key. Hands to Cornea, he'll attack. Tries to go back to Desch, he saves it. 21 seconds, that pass is stolen by Del Muro. Does a good job trying to save it to a teammate. Able to do so. It's Valle back to Del Muro. Catch and shoot. Right corner three is off. Rebound pulled in by Gonzalez. Tangiero thought about the shot. Instead, he'll attack to Del Muro. Or make that Valle, excuse me. Tangiero catches. He's going to fire right away. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Desch as he looks to attack. Here come the Rebels the other way. Fires ahead to Muirbrook. Muirbrook is blocked by Gonzalez. Gets the rebound. Layup again. No good. Battle for. Here come the Wildcats back with Del Muro. Tough break for the Rebels. Had an opportunity there. Good defense from Gonzalez getting back. It's Valle. Drives baseline, drops it off inside to Gonzalez. His shot is off. Rebound pulled in by Valle. As he'll turn, fade short. Again, Gonzalez rebounds, tips it in. Rebels can't be happy with their defensive rebounding to start the second half. 6:55 to go in the third quarter. 38-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston catches, top of the key. Goes to Desch. He'll survey. Drives, steps back, fires it on the way. It's good. What a move that was from Jaden Desch. As he kept that forearm down instead of lifting that forearm, that would have been an offensive foul. Instead, just uses his body to displace. Here comes a shot. Short, rebounded by Corney. Here come the Rebels back the other way as Jaden will slow it down. 6:23 to go in the third quarter, 41-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. That last three-pointer, Rob, is also why you don't mind the dunk attempt from Dash. Muirbrook is going to pull up from the elbow. Short. Rebound battled for, pulled in by Valles. Here he comes back the other way for the Wildcats. Hounded by Weston down the floor. Drop it off inside to Gonzalez. His shot on the way, no good. Great defense there by Muirbrook as he stood tall. Weston fires ahead to Dash in the corner. Pump fakes back to Weston as he'll drive into the lane. His right-hand layup is good. Nice move there from Drake Weston. 43-34 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:48 to go in the third quarter. It's Valle. Drives left, and that's going to be a hip check on Weston. Another one of those fouls where you get your money's worth there, as that's his second.
First of the quarter.
Luckily, both players are all right. Del Murrow catches in the backcourt, crosses the timeline, into the offense, drives left, spins back to the right side. This is Valle. Go inside to Dubois. That's poked away. They're going to call a foul against Hoffman. Be 2 free throws on the way for for Du Bois.
Carter's second in the ball game and the second on the Rebels in the quarter.
Yeah, Carter's been matched up with Du Bois the entire time he's been on the floor. It's every time that Carter's been on the floor, first free throw is good. It's a tough matchup for Carter. And sometimes, he might not score as many points as you want, but Carter is so valuable defensively because every night he is guarding the other team's best player, and it's so hard when you're grinding like that defensively to be able to come and score on the offensive side. 43-35 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Desch, top of the key, hands to Hoffman. He'll drive down the wing, spins back. Layup on the way is good. The Wendover contingent wants a travel, but because Hoffman shot when he lifted that pivot foot, it is not a travel. 45-35 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As this is Valle dancing top of the key, spins in the lane, hands it off to the boys. He'll attack, right-hand layup is good. Good job there by Carter not to foul, pick up his third. Rebels will fire ahead to Desch on the left wing. He'll attack, thought about the step back, instead goes to Muirbrook, goes right back to Desch, and he buries the three. What a shot that was. 48-38 on the Station on Main scoreboard as they were shortchanged a point on the Wendover side. 4:39 to go. Valle down the lane. That's a tough finish there as he took the contact from Muirbrook, banks it in as they're putting on an offensive clinic here. Desch, step back, thought about it, instead goes right back to Cornea as he'll drive left. Slow it down with 4:23 to go in the quarter. Desch drives right into the lane, drops it off underneath for Muirbrook. Tough catch, stolen by the Wildcats. 4:12 to go in the third quarter. Tangero thought about the shot, instead goes to Gonzalez. Short baseline jumper on the way. That's off as Desch pulls in the rebound. None of the Wildcats were in position to get the board as that was an easy board for Desch. 3:55 to go in the third quarter. 48-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Weston has it on the wing. He's going to pull up top of the key on the way. That's good. Rebels are shooting the lights out here in the third quarter. 51-40 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Del Murrow. But Tangero looking to answer right back. What a game we have going on as Tangero drills the three. 51-43 on the Station on Main scoreboards. If you love defense, look away as offense dominating. Desch thought about it, instead attacks, finds Hoffman. He'll drive baseline. His attack, right-hand layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Gonzalez. Here come the Wildcats back the other way. It's Del Murrow in transition. Back to Tangero. As the Wildcats coach is going to call a timeout. As they were moving the ball around, Tangero, I think, wanted to shoot that. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Buying or selling real estate can be fun, especially when you have a realtor that's working hard on your behalf. Gary McKee and the team at Bear Lake Realty have unparalleled industry knowledge, experience, and local expertise. The team at Bear Lake Realty will work to get you the best price. Whatever you're looking for, buying or selling, residential, commercial, year-round living, half shares, quarter shares, or income property, hire the best real estate company, Bear Lake Realty. Log on today, bearlakerealty.com.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. It is time for the Gare Bear Fan Cam, brought to you by broker Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. Call 435-946-8888. That's 435-946-8888 as the student section shooting hoops into the cheerleaders with the pom-poms. Rebels on top, 51-43, 3:15 to go in the third quarter, as that is your fan cam. We go back to our live cam. It'll be Wildcats basketball out of bounds across from the bench. The only thing slowing this pace down right now are timeouts, Rob, as this has been a frantic opening 5 minutes of the third quarter as Tangiero goes right back to Del Murro. He'll attack. They find that's Mendoza, top of the key, fresh into the game, fires the three. Desch gets the rebound, fires ahead to Hoffman. Inside, looking for Muirbrook. As I'm not sure what we have. I thought the near side official was calling a foul. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going to go talk about because Muirbrook was bumped from behind. I think that's what they're talking about. We try to get help from the other official. If anything, probably should be a foul against the Wildcats as Muirbrook got hit from behind. See what they call. They might just give the ball to the Rebels and reset it. Oh my goodness, they're giving it to the Wildcats. That is such... Muirbrook got shoved from behind, and it's Wildcats basketball. That's what Lex Corney is talking to the official about.
Lex isn't getting the answer he wants, Aaron, I don't think. We'll see if we get a makeup call here in a bit.
Still Murrow walking it across the timeline. Rebels are going to have to work through it. Can't let that be the determining factors. It's Mendoza. Work it in the corner. It's Gonzalez to Du Bois, middle of the paint. Back to Tangiero. Catch and shoot. Three on the way. He's off. Rebound pulled in by Desch. As that doesn't come back to bite the Rebels. Here comes Weston down the lane. Stops. Hands to Muirbrook as he'll dribble out of the corner looking to reset. Trying to attack. Finds Lundgren into the game. Cornea into Lundgren as he replaced Hoffman. Trying to go up for the shot. Blocked. Here comes Du Bois back the other way. Del Murro. Tangiero thought about it. Back to Del Murro. He's going to fire away. That's good. Comes Cornea back the other way. Hands to Weston. Into the lane. Up and under move. Layup no good. Nice move. Couldn't finish. 51-46. Stolen by Weston. Rebels take it right back. As they'll set up. 2 minutes even to go in the fourth quarter. 51-46 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cornea gets a pick from Muirbrook. Stops, looking for a teammate. Finds Lundgren, top of the key. No one covers him. He's going to fire on the way. That's good. 54-46 as the Rebels continue the hot shooting.
4-3 of the quarter.
1:43 to go in the third quarter. I'm sure the Wildcats have almost just as many. Tangiero. Pump fakes.
Only two, Aaron. Sorry.
Ooh, that's a nice move by Tangiero. Just can't finish. As he sent Weston's flying. Here come the Rebels back the other way. It's Cornea into the paint. Back to Lundgren. Top of the key. Three on the way. Hits it as the Rebels go back up by 11. 57-46 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as we check out that last Lundgren three. We come back, we'll have the rest of the third quarter.
Rich County, Utah is a place where your neighbors are also your friends. A community where traditions matter and every person is important. These community values translate into an excellent school system filled with caring individuals who are committed to each student and their success in the classroom, on the field, and in life. In partnership with the entire community, Rich School District empowers learners to attain excellence through citizenship, wellness, collaborative teamwork, and academic excellence.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. 57-46 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels on top as it will be Wildcat basketball out of bounds under the hoop.
Rebels 5 for 5 from three-point land in this quarter, Aaron.
Rebels are going to bring a three-quarter court press. Actually, to walk it back to half court. Stonjero, pass to Valle on the left wing. Rebels go back into man-to-man defense as Valle into the lane. Pass fake, finds Del Muro. He pump fakes, goes to the elbow, floats one up. That's a tough floater there from Del Muro. 57-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here comes Weston. Hands to Desch, top of the key. Fakes the handoff to Cornea. Goes to Weston in the corner. Has it poked out of bounds from in front by Del Muro. Good hands there as 49 seconds to go in the third quarter. 57-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels looking to get it in. They fire to Lundgren under the hoop. As he turns, layup no good. Rebound battled for as Lundgren has it. They're going to call it jump ball.
And possession arrow goes to Wendover.
That was a jump ball for about a split second. Tough break for Lundgren as he was able to pull it away eventually. As Tengaro. 2-0 the fouls here in the quarter. Tengaro surveys from the left wing. He'll attack down the lane. Pass stolen by Desch. 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Desch drops it off to Cornea. His layup is good. Nice unselfish play there from Desch. 59-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 24 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot clock is off. Del Muro works down the wing to Valle. Del Muro has it poked away for the moment, gets it right back. Top of the key, this is Bateman. Back to Del Muro, drives into the paint. Hand check foul going to be called against Cornea, but that's not a bad foul with 5.1 seconds left to go.
Unfortunately, though, I do believe that is Jaden's third, waiting for the scoreboard to double check, and it is correct. That is his third, so Carter Hoffman checks in for Jaden Cornea.
It's not the worst thing in the world, though, as there's still 3 team fouls. If, someone's going by you again, grab them again. You're not shooting free throws. You have 5.1 seconds to defend, and you have a foul to give. If you're the Rebels, understand the situation here with 5.1 to go in the third quarter. Tangero catches top of the key. They work it on the ring to Buys. Blocked out of bounds by Desch. 1.4 seconds left to go in the quarter. Desch with a great defensive play there. It'll be Bateman inbound for the Wildcats. 1.4 for the Rebels. They still have a foul to give. Don't foul on the shot. Valle catches in the corner. Fires a fadeaway jumper. Almost banked it in. As that'll end the third quarter. As that was a frantic third quarter. Both teams shooting the lights out. 59-48 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As we come back, you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We're off to the rodeo. My Local Rodeo is proud to bring you live streaming coverage of high school rodeo from Utah and Wyoming, as well as the Intermountain Icebreaker of the National High School Rodeo Association's Western Legacy Series in 2023 and 2024. If you're interested in becoming a broadcast sponsor and advertising your business to the most loyal group of viewers in the country, you won't find a better opportunity. Call us today to claim your spot, 307-789-8116. That's 307-789-8116. We're off to the rodeo.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Time for the fourth quarter of action. As Rob, you have some stats for us.
Well, so far in the game, Aaron, the Rebels are 12 of 41 from inside the arc. That's 29%, but they're 9 of 17 from beyond the arc. That is 53% from three-point land, and that has been the difference in this one, in my opinion.
It'll be Rebels ball to start the quarter as Desch will inbound. Some pressure coming from the Wildcats. 59-48, Rebels on top as Weston's able to escape. Into the offense, first possession of the fourth quarter for the Rebels. This is the best scoring quarter for the Wildcats as Meerbrook gets it inside. Bounces it. Weston, corner three, short. Rebound pulled in by Meerbrook. He surveys inside to Desch. His shot no good, but he was fouled on the play. will shoot 2 free throws with 7:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. That is the first foul of the half against the Wildcats.
And we gave the, broadcast jinx to the three-point percentage.
Not the third quarter three-point percentage, though.
That's true.
Desch, first free throw on the way is good. No, you're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go back as Desch backs the line to shoot the free throw. 61-48 has accidentally counted the basket before it went in, but it looked good out of the hand. 61-48 Rebels on top, 7:40 to go in the quarter. Make that the game as Bateman has it, top of the key. Survey is looking for a teammate. This is Del Muro. Crosses over, drives into the paint, all the way down the lane, splits defenders, blocked by Lundgren. Rebound stolen, but we're going to get a foul called against the boys. It's a great defensive play there from Lundgren. 7:25 to go. Checking back in is Tangaro, as he will replace Bateman.
Second foul of the ball game on Du Bois. Second of the quarter after they did not have a foul in the third quarter.
Wildcats press as Weston drives down the right wing, gets across the timeline into the offense. Hands to Lundgren, he pump fakes, crosses over, pulls up, shot on the way, and that's what Ridge Lundgren can do as he crosses over, steps back, bangs home the three. 64-48, Tangaro goes right back to Del Muro. Looked like he wanted to try to answer. It's Valle. Crosses over, hesitates, back to the elbow, steps back, looking to answer. Blocked by Desch, into the hands of Du Bois. His layup, no good. Rebound by Du Bois, off glass and in this time. Tough break for the Rebels as Desch got his hands to the pass, or excuse me, the shot. Goes right to Du Bois. He's able to bank it in for two. Desch into the lane, spins back. He's going to fade away. Shot is off. 6:36 to go in the fourth quarter. This is Damian Rodriguez. Kicks it out. Del Muro fires the three. That's good. 64-53 on the station on main scoreboard. Lundgren fires across to Weston. He attacks. His shot is blocked, but he'll draw the foul.
Going to get the foul to Del Muro. I believe that's his second, but that is the third team foul on the Wildcats in the quarter with 6 minutes to go.
As the Wildcats try to come back, though, that might not be the worst thing in the world. It allows you won't have to foul 5 times in the final minute to get free throws. I thought it was the boys, though, with the blocked shot. Maybe they got Del Muro on the body underneath. Weston to the line, shoot free throws. First one on the way is good. 65-53 on the station on main scoreboard. Weston back to the line to shoot. 6:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Second free throw on the way. No good, as I believe that's the first miss of the night for the Rebels at the line.
And I told you, Aaron, I wasn't going to say anything about it.
It's Valle. The Rebels have been tremendous from the free throw line, and that's why they have this lead. Del Muro. Tangaro on the right wing. It's Valle. Inside, great pass. Du Bois floats it in with a nice hook shot. It's a great pass there, as the referee almost got in the way of that pass. Good job by Desch to find Hoffman, middle of the floor. Rebels looking to break the press. Hoffman, right-hand layup, no good. Rebound battled for into the hands of Hoffman. Goes back up for it, blocked by Du Bois. Here comes Tangaro back the other way. 5:45 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Valle. Crosses over down the lane, floats one up, no good. Rebound, Du Bois again, finds Del Muro, fires the three. That's in and out. That looked good. As Weston catches, Coach Cornea yelling for his team to slow it down. Weston to Lundgren, left wing, Desch, catch and shoot, left corner threes, good. 68-55 on the station on main scoreboard, 5:19 to go in the fourth quarter. Du Bois looking to answer right back, short. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Good effort there from Rodriguez trying to save it, as Cornea is going to check in for Weston. (68-55), 5:12 to go in the fourth quarter. If you're the Rebels, you want to keep your foot on the gas, keep executing offensively. As Desch will split the double team, splits the triple team, nearly turned over. Actually, it is turned over. It's Rodriguez, easy layup. 68-57 on the station on main scoreboard as it's Lundgren now on the right wing. Press coming, pass stolen again by the Wildcats. This time Jaden gets back, Desch gets back to steal it himself. as he's going to lead the attack down the wing, inside to Muirbrook. Right-hand layup is good, and one. Carson Muirbrook is Tangero with the late foul.
I believe that is Tangero's second foul, but that is 4. So the next one will put the Rebels in the bonus for the rest of the quarter, and we are not halfway through the quarter yet.
Not only 4 fouls, the Rebels will put up 70 points in the first 28 minutes of this game. Muirbrook to the line to shoot, make that 71. 71-57 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Checking into the game is Eric Rodriguez, who will replace Tangero. It'll be Damian Rodriguez to walk it up the floor. On the wing, this is Del Muro. Directing traffic at the top of the key, he works down the left wing to Valle. This is Eric Rodriguez, catches, looking for a teammate, picked up his dribble. Finds Valle, 4:27 to go. He'll drive, baseline, picks up the dribble, finds Du Bois. Attacks the paint, up and under move. Looking for a teammate, 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Damian Rodriguez, catch and shoot 3 is off. Great defensive possession for the Rebels as both Jadens collide, but Desch comes away with the ball. Desch picked up his dribble, finds Cornea, top of the key, as the Rebels will set up. Desch gets it back, drives right, across the top of the timeline. Finds Cornea, open in the corner is Hoffman, catch and shoot 3 on the way, no good. Rebound battled for, it's gonna be a foul against Lundgren. That being the first team foul of the quarter, you don't mind that, Rob, as Ridge was being really aggressive there, trying to get that offensive rebound.
Yep, that is the first, and his first of the ball game.
3:54 to go in the fourth quarter for the Rebels. You want to try to get it done on the defensive end here. Damian Rodriguez finds Del Muro. Spins back, floats one up. That's in and out. Rebound pulled in by Du Bois. His layup is good, and he's fouled on the play. If you're the Rebels, though, you give that up, as that shot's going to be on, or that foul's going to be on Lundgren. Just let that layup go. As you gave up the offensive rebound, there's no reason to compound the mistakes and give them an extra chance at a point. As Du Bois back to the line to shoot the free throw. Shot on the way is good. 71-60 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Wildcats are going to press again. Cornea breaks it to Lundgren as the Rebels look to attack. Lundgren fires a pass that's kicked by the Wildcats. 3:34 to go. You don't want to temper the aggressiveness of the Rebels, though, but once you break that press, why not use a little bit of that clock? The clock is your friend with 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter. 71-60 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Desch to inbound. Gets it into Lundgren, right corner 3 on the way. It's good. 74-60 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels score on the inbounds play. 3:25 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Damian Rodriguez. Inside to Du Bois. He's had a great fourth quarter. Spin move, floats it up. That's good. And that is why he averages nearly 20 per game.
He's got 22 right now, Aaron.
Lundgren, Hoffman drives baseline. Right-hand layup is good. Nice move there from Carter. 76-62 on the Station on Main scoreboard. It's Del Muro to Damian Rodriguez. Back to Del Muro. Drives left, hands to Damian Rodriguez. Crossover, Del Muro. This is Valle on the right wing. 2:43 to go in the ball game. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Valle into the lane, floats it up. That's short. Rebound pulled in by Hoffman as he is triple teamed right away. As he finds Lundgren. Coach Cornea is going to take a timeout, though, as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com. 76-62 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels on top with 2:31 to go in the fourth quarter. 5 on the floor for the Rebels. Desch, Hoffman, Lundgren, Cornea, Muirbrook. 5 on the floor for the Wildcats. Del Muro, Tangero, Valle, Du Bois, and Eric Rodriguez. Wildcats are going to pressure. Lundgren catches in the corner. He surveys. Looking to attack, able to break the press. Finds Desch on the right wing. He'll slow it down. Finds Hoffman at the elbow. He goes to Muirbrook. Up and under move. Layup is good. Nice move there from Carson. On a good find from Carter. 78-62 on the station on main scoreboard. Del Muro floats one up from 5 feet away. Short, but he was fouled on the play. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Foul's going to go to Carter Hoffman, his third. And that is the third for the Rebels in the quarter.
2:07 to go in the quarter. Del Muro's first free throw is good. 78-63 on the station on main scoreboard as Weston's going to check in for Hoffman.
Del Muro with 15 in the game so far.
And he's one of the other Wildcats that averages double digits. That free throw is good as well. 78-64 on the station on main scoreboard. Wildcats coming with the press as Desch spins under his hoop. Goes to the middle of the floor to Lundgren, who finds Weston. Nicely done by the Rebels as Drake's going to slow it down. Finds Lundgren. Rebels into the offense. Minute 55 to go in the fourth quarter. Wildcats are going to trap as Lundgren's going to be called for a carry. Tangero will inbound to Del Muro, gets it right back on the left wing. Looking to attack. Pulls up from the baseline, fires, that's no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren as he nearly took that out of the rim. He'll back off as he fires down the near wing to Weston. Looking to attack, up and under move by Weston. They're going to call a travel on that. 78-64 on the station on main scoreboard. .134 left to go as Valle will walk it up the floor. Inside to Du Bois. Up and under move, fades away, makes it. That's a tough shot. Like we said, reason why he averages almost 20 per game, has 24. So here comes Lundgren down the lane. Right-hand layup is no good, but he was fouled on the play. Rebels done a tremendous job here in the fourth quarter, breaking the press into easy shots.
Fifth foul on the Wildcats in the quarter and the third on Du Bois. So the bonus for the last minute and 16 seconds.
First free throw, no good. 1:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Job's not done yet. Rebels still got to take care of the basketball as the Wendover Wildcats have shown that they are very capable of putting up points in bunches. 79-66 on the station on main scoreboard. Del Muro finds Tangero middle of the floor into the offense. Wildcats go to Valle. Crosses over into the lane, floats one up. That's short. Rebound. Foul is going to be called against Weston.
I do believe that could be his fourth. Nope, only his third.
79-66 on the station on main scoreboard with a minute 06 left to go in the fourth quarter. First free throw is no good from Valle. Rebels got to be ready for the pressure. They also have to secure this offensive rebound if there is a miss. They'll be ready for the Wildcats to basically all-out press. As that one goes in, it danced around the rim, falls in. 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter. 79-67 on the station on main scoreboard. Cornea across the timeline is able to keep possession of the ball, finds Weston. Cornea on the right wing to Lundgren as he's going to back out. 16 seconds to go on the shot clock, dribbling in the corner. To Weston at the elbow, inside to Muirbrook. Turns, right-handed hook shot, no good. 39 seconds to go in the game as Del Muro pushes it up the floor as they're going to call a foul against Cornea.
Fourth one on Jaden.
34 seconds left to go.
Del Murro 3 of 4 from the free throw line tonight. Going to get 2 more.
First free throw on the way is good. 79-68 on the station on main scoreboard. As Del Murro back to the line to shoot. Free throw on the way is good. 79-69, here comes the pressure from the Wildcats. Rebels go to the middle of the floor for Lundgren. 28 seconds to go in the game as he's going to back it up. Rebels can hold for the end of the game if they choose to do so. Fires to Cornea. Middle of the floor to Desch as he'll attack inside to Meerbrook. 14 seconds to go. The ball's turned over. It's Tangiero. Rebels are going to press here. Stolen by Cornea as he's going to dribble it around. Taken away as Cornea's going to grab.
And he'll be done for the night.
5 seconds to go in the game. You get a couple of meaningless free throws here.
Well, if you would have told me, Aaron, that the Wildcats would score above their average tonight, I would not think it would have boded well for the Rebels. But the Rebels' offense was on fire.
You know what? 5 seconds late in the game, you're going to try to steal. Might as well come down, try to shoot another 3. Try to put up 82 on the board. As Valle will shoot. First free throw is good. Valle back to the line to shoot. Free throw on the way is good. As the Wildcats are not going to pressure here. Weston will dribble it out. As that'll do it for us here. 79-71. The Rebels take care of business on the station on main scoreboard. As you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Stop in and check out our consignment items, daily lunch menus, grab a fountain drink, or just say hello. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. In the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com as the Rebels take care of business 79-71 on the station on main scoreboard. As it's time for our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. For that, we go to Rob Leifson.
Well, again, Aaron, we mentioned that the Rebels dug themselves a quick hole, 9-0 run for the Wildcats, but they responded with a 7-0 run. And then second quarter, they outscore the Wildcats 19-12 to have a 38-32 lead going into halftime. And the third quarter, 5 for 5 from three-point land and built the lead. If you would have told me you're going to shoot above 50% from beyond the arc, wouldn't have believed it. 12 of 22 for the Rebels, and gave the Wildcats their average on the points, but were able to counterbalance it with bigger offense. Carson Mubrick ends with 11 points, 8 boards. Jaden Desch, 22 points, 10 boards. Carter Hoffman, 8 with 4 rebounds. Jaden Corney with 7 points. Drake Weston with 8. Ridge Lundgren with 17. And Daniel Smith with a 3 from the corner for 3. For the Wildcats, Sean Du Bois, 24 points, 7 rebounds. Raul Valle, 13 points. And I'm still doing some math, Aaron, but Wildcats put up a good fight. This was an offensive shootout and a pretty clean game as far as the turnovers were concerned. But you shot the higher percentage tonight for the three-point land, and I think that's what gave the Rebels the win. Plus, only missed 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's a huge win for the Rebels in the RPI and in for region to try to get back on top, or to try to get back to the top of the region, as this is a very good Wendover Wildcats team. They only had 1 loss coming in, as the Rebels are their 2nd loss of the season. That's a very solid team they just beat. So the Rebels improve on their record as we'll head to a commercial break. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for your Dr. McKay Frankum Precision Play of the Game on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson.
We're going to give it to Ridge Lundgren on a step-back 3. He had 4 of them in the ball game, Aaron, but that one is impressive.
Absolutely. Lundgren is a very good three-point shooter. Not only just catch and shoot three-point shooter, he's very good off the dribble, too. As when we come back, we'll have your Player of the Game brought to you by the Crawford Trough. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Whether you're having a great day or not, food always makes it better. Delicious, fresh-cooked favorites like a juicy cheeseburger, a thick raspberry shake, onion rings, fries, or a River Bridge soda. A grilled chicken wrap always hits the spot. And don't forget twisted ice cream cones. They never disappoint. Add the always friendly and helpful staff at the Crawford Trough, and you've got the perfect recipe for a perfect meal. Something tasty from the Crawford Trough always makes your day better. Stop in today. The Crawford Trough, Randolph.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. And it is time for your Crawford Trough Player of the Game. 79-71 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels take care of business. Rob, who do you got for the Crawford Trough Player of the Game?
Well, it's hard to pass up when you see a player get a double-double in high school. Jaden Desch, 22 points, 10 rebounds, only his 6th game coming back from the injury, and he took over that end of that game, in my opinion, not only from the offensive end but also from the defensive end with the rebounds. Yeah, five rebounds in that third quarter when the Rebels extended that lead.
Yeah, I was going to say the game, it was a 15-point game in the fourth quarter. Fouls kind of brought it back to 8. The Rebels took care of business. If you take away that 9-0 run that the game started on, the Rebels thoroughly outscored the Wildcats the rest of the way. It's a great job, though, just to be able to bounce back from that, because they could have pouted. They could have put their heads down 9-0, like 3 minutes into the game. Instead, they came back to work, they got the lead, and then they extended the lead. They did a very good job today of taking care of business on your home court. If you're the Rebels, you got to win as many as you can on your home court the rest of the way. Obviously, the one region matchup with Tabiona is still left to go. You want to try to take care of that one, but you got to start here, and they did. Nice job by the Rebels to take care of business here. As we come back, we'll have one last calendar update for you. You're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Woodruff Country Corner is hometown convenience. Get your fuel, food, handmade gifts, and snacks here. Winter hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dealing with computer problems can be frustrating and make you wish for your own personal IT guy. Now, everyone can afford an IT guy. Independent Software Solutions has served customers in Wyoming and Utah for over 20 years. We develop software, handle system and network administration, repair personal and business computers, and sell accessories. Independent Software Solutions is your one-stop computer business solution. Call today, 307-789-1978. Let Independent Software Solutions be your IT guy.
Welcome back inside the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. It is time for a Woodruff Country Corner calendar update on the Independent Software Solutions postgame show. For that, we turn it over to Rob Leifson.
Well, I wish we would have got some more wrestling results from this weekend. The boys in Aberdeen and the girls at Ridgeline down in Cache Valley, but unfortunately wasn't able to get that. This coming week on Thursday, the cheerleaders are at state at UVU. I think they get the afternoon slot. Friday, the 26th, boys and girls here at home with Big Piney, the Punchers coming into town. I believe they saw them at the Bridger Valley tournament. And then on Saturday, the boys and girls at Manila get to head back out to the road, and the boys will have a wrestling divisional at Altamont and building up to state wrestling the week after. I believe, no, they get a week off. They do. Not till the 9th, but the boys get their regional on Friday at Altamont.
That is your Woodruff Country Corner calendar update on the Independent Software Solutions post-game show as the Rich Rebels take care of business. Those are two huge wins for both Rebels programs, the girls and the boys, as I'm sure they will both surely move up the RPI after those wins, as they're not too far down the RPI anyways. But we'll have an update for you this week on the Rebel Report. We'll update that RPI as you're watching a T7 Propane presentation of Rebels basketball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on 98.3 KADQ, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We want to thank everyone who tuned in to spend their Saturday with us to watch this doubleheader of basketball, and we want to thank all of our sponsors for being a part of this broadcast. Without them, none of this is possible. Until next time, go Rebels.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.